Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live with another post-match talking about this club. And yeah, man, we got a lot to discuss. We're 14th in the league. Yes, I repeat, we are 14th in the league. Things are not great. This is our second worst ever start of the season under this manager. I'm just going to bring you some stats before I talk to the man them. Big up Owen. Worst start to a Premier League season ever. Breaking his own record from last season. 5 goals scored. Lowest ever for Man United at this stage of a Premier League season. 14th in the league after 7 games. -3 goal difference. 3 wins in 10 in all competitions. This is the manager of Man United. And if he is in the job by Monday morning, it's a joke. If he's still in the job Monday morning, it's an absolute criminal. With me today, we got Ash and Flawless. What are you saying, Mandem? You good?
No.
Obla.
How can you be? You know what I mean? We still got him as a manager. Like, what we're doing here? Like, we're not a serious organisation. Like, you know, these guys, INEOS, you expected them to come in and kind of shake up the football club. At the moment, the Glazers are looking a little bit more appetising. Do you know what I mean? When you consider under them, he'd probably been sacked by now. Like, what we're doing here? This is madness. Like saying there, saying we've had what? One win. Like, the Spurs have just got done by Brighton. We got done by Spurs at home. I mean, what we're talking about? That Villa side was horrendous. That Villa side was poor.
Yeah.
Coming into it, injuries all over the place, and they were bad. They were knackered after midweek.
Yeah, of course. They have it right to, though, Ash. They literally had no Onana, what's the kid, Ramsey. Konsa came off one of their best centre-backs. Who else was not playing in that game?
Onana was missing. Onana
was no missing Kamara, too. No McGinn. Do you know what I mean? Like, how are we still in this situation? That's what I don't understand. You know what, Saeed? I kind of feel like we're just done here. This is us. We're HAG now for the rest of the season, regardless of the results. Like, they're just going to get behind him. They're just going to back him. You know, I'm hearing people say, "Oh, it's only 1 loss in 7." Like, they're spinning it. Do you know what I mean? 1 loss in 7. Like, what are we talking about?
Is that what they're actually saying? 1 loss in 7.
We've been to 2 tough away grounds. We've been and got draws. Put in a resolute performance. Conceded no goals against Villa. You know what I mean? And with 10 men, we got a draw against Porto at a tough stadium where Arsenal dropped points last season. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here now? What the standards, man? They're on the floor. Bro. They're through the floor. Like, it's painful. It's painful to witness. Do you know what I mean? United just ruins my day. It ruins a weekend, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's just like, at this point, you can't even enjoy. The only enjoyable part of Man United at the moment is just chatting about, just talking about the hope of potentially getting rid of this manager, just coming on here with you boys and chatting. I hate watching the football at the moment. Like, we've got Johnny Evans, who had a fantastic performance. Well, he's got no right to be starting in the Premier League for us after all these years. You know what I mean?
That sums it all up, man. The fact that Johnny Evans is our best player is crazy. It's actually mad, Like, and I don't want them kind of stats, bro. Same way I didn't want them De Gea stats, because it was kind of basically saying that, yo, you might have shit and you're getting saved by De Gea. That's what it was. How can this manager have 2 of the worst starts to a Premier League season? He has 2. Last season he had 9 points.
Yeah, it was woeful 2 of the year, and this season is it 8. Yeah, he broke his own record.
He broke his own record.
He broke his record that he broke last season. And Ash mentioned it in regards to INEOS. Had my doubts about them from the beginning. And from when they gave him a new... I didn't want INEOS. Had my doubts about them from the beginning. And when they kept him, alarm bells. Screams incompetence. Now we're just at the point is, don't make the same mistake twice. Do not make the same mistake twice. You have the perfect opportunity to sack him. Even more so than the summer. You've backed him. You've gave him a footballing structure. You've gave him more players, spent more money. You've hired 2 assistants for him. You have, in the summer, it was a golden opportunity to sack him. This is platinum. This is platinum. Even the people who was backing him in the summer, you've seen the turn now. You have every reason of the nobody's going to doubt you for backing him when you can just list the records from this season. Forget last season. Don't be ignorant. They're all there. You're all there. Sack him. Pull the plug. Pull the plug. It's over. The club's in a vegetable state. It's a wrap. What are we keeping it alive for? Pull the plug and we start again. Van Nistelrooy is there. You give him the job as interim. Now, will INEOS pull the plug? I certainly hope so, because the little bit of faith, the little bit of respect I do have for them, if they keep this manager, I'll give them 48 hours. If they keep this manager, disappears. I already had my doubts over you lot for keeping him in the first place, giving Bruno a new deal, which we'll get to as well.
Yeah.
But you pull the plug, at least it lets me know, all right, you can admit when you're wrong and actually try and make up for your mistake. And like, all right, we got this wrong. Let's clear this up and do what needs to be done. Will they do that? I think they will. I do have that. This is the first time I've ever had faith in INEOS to do the right thing. So I think he's gone. But that's just
man. Look at this guy here. Look at the shamelessness of this manager. It's the 4th clean sheet this season, guys. You can see what we are. We have very good organization and togetherness. There was good character and team spirit as a team. Determined, resilient.
How about you talk about the fact we haven't scored in 3 Premier League games? Can we talk about that?
3.
We've not scored in 3 Premier League games in a row. 0 goals. And you won't even look at it and go, oh, they're tough grounds and tough places to go to. Yeah, Villa away, cool. Spurs at home. Spurs who don't keep clean sheets. One of the worst defensive records in terms of conceding goals.
Oh man.
Palace
It's
away,
gas
who haven't
title.
won a game all season. Like, how about we? And it's money you've spent on their attacking players. Bruno, who you gave a new deal to. Rashford, who you gave a new deal to. Garnacho, who you gave a debut to. Højlund, who you bought. Xerxes, who you bought, you brought on. Anthony, who you bought, you brought on. What are we talking about? Where to Ash, what are we like? What is there left to discuss? That's why when the reports came out about meetings and all, they're all gonna meet up. So it was Joe Glazer, it was Ashworth, Ratcliffe, Barada, etc. What is the meeting? What is there to do? What is the pushback? Who out of that group is saying no? We should keep him because this, and that. What is it like? He should be. He shouldn't have even made the Porto game. Never mind. We have 14.
No way.
Sure.
Yeah.
I genuinely think. I think they will sack him. I think they will.
No, that's why he's staying though, Flawless. They would have sacked him. Like it's not on one game, is it? Like it's not against Villa.
And keep him, bro. Fuck.
I think it's 2 games.
No.
I think it was Porto with Villa, which is the wrong thing to do, by the way. I do agree with that. You shouldn't have seen that. But it's the incompetence.
Are we doing this on one game again, like in the FA Cup? Like what we talk about? He was deserved sacking weeks ago before the Porto game. Do you know what I mean? So we're at a situation where we're still, how many more games is it going to be? And now we're going to go into the international break. And I'm telling you, he's going to be here for Brentford because they're looking at the next run of fixtures and they think, you know what, maybe he's going to have an upstart and maybe that's when it starts to turn around.
They're going to beat Brentford.
Well, you know,
exactly.
You know what, Ash? That's what annoys me. If we have a half decent manager in charge, they're favorable fixtures. Our next set of fixtures are probably very, very favorable. I'm not saying we win them all, but under a manager and just a new manager bounce can get you through those because the season is still.
I don't know. You know, I'll be real with you. It's one of them where look. I mean, look at this guy saying. Look at this. You can see. Look. There was a good character spirit today, determined, resilient. But he's got. You know what's mad? And then he goes here something along the lines of, I think it's not this one here. It's this one here. 1 second. Let me show you this one. He's talking about the international break. It's never a good time. You want to keep going. You see why improving, but the players now go away. Yeah, they want to go away. You think they want to be with you? They want this time off. Everyone balls out after Ten Hag football, mate. Everyone goes, and actually you see them actually doing well. You know them ones. They do well. You know what I'm saying to you, man? They actually do well post this guy. This guy is, you know what it is, bro? He's insufferable, man. He's become insufferable. I don't want to hear what he's got to say. I don't even want to watch him. I don't even like, you know what it is here? Like, he's like, genuinely, man, it's personal now, bro. I actually don't want to go personal, man.
I can tell it's personal. We know, man, it's been personal.
Now,
You've offered to fight players. You said meet me in the car park. You slapping biryani out of man's hands. Like, we know you on smoke, Saeed. I don't eat biryani no more because of you. Legit.
Like, bro, he's so infuriating.
You know what I'm saying? I'm shook. I don't eat biryani no more.
It's the gaslighting. It's the gaslighting. Do you know what I mean? He's telling us.
As well.
Yeah, big up Musa.
What's going on, man?
Big up Musa.
Yeah,
and just before Musa says what he says, hey, everyone who backed this, you deserve this. Everyone who backed this nuts, you deserve this. Everyone who backed this manager, everyone who backed all this nonsense in the summer, you thoroughly deserve this. Don't switch sides now. Stay over there.
It's too late.
Backed all this nonsense, all this hope in the summer that we were going to do this, that, and the third. I bet. You know what I'm saying? I bet. Sure. You know what I'm saying? 5 league goals we scored in 7 games. I was promised 80, 85, 90. Bet. Go on, Musa. Just wanted to say, let that be known.
Yeah, it's too late, man. See me, I don't know, man. I think my man's gone anyway. I'm not really too far. Yeah.
I'm agreeing with that. I agree with that.
Yeah, I think he's gone. I think
why has he not gone now, though, Musa? Do you know what I mean? Like, why has he not gone right now? Why was it gone yesterday?
I saw this report that Ruud van Nistelrooy, I don't know if it's true or not, you know, is a loyal type of individual. And based on his principles, he's not a man to try to show a picture of trying to backstab someone and take their job. And I think if that's his principles and that's who he is as a man, he might not. He that could be the only stumbling block, because I don't think they're going to get a manager, but I think they need that go ahead from Ruud van Nistelrooy that you're ready to step up and take that and be the manager until the end of the season. And I think that's the only thing they're going to be looking at, because I feel like they've got 2 choices to make: bring in a brand new manager right now, or make Ruud take the job. But Ruud has to want to take the job, because what happens, man, then if Ruud says, if Eric's gone, I'm gone. Where are they now? You know what I'm saying? Who are they bringing?
They better go find one. Let's say that's the case. They better go find one.
That's what I'm saying. So if they're going to find an interim now, they're going to find themselves in a situation where we're talking about Southgate as an interim. We're talking about those type of things, and then obviously they know where the fan base stands with that. That's a whole new different thing altogether. You know what I'm trying to say?
Bro, like, you know what's mad here? Big up Chaps and Faz who's just joined in. 3.3k in the building as well. Make sure you lot are liking the video. Big up to Lil Yo says, I personally give Ten Hag 10 games in our competition on his ownership. It's embarrassing. INEOS sack him and salve his decision, please. So glad I didn't watch the game today. Not bothering watching until Ten Hag's gone. Didn't think this manager could have been missing David Moyes, smash the likes. And Ten Hag looks like Ten Hag talks like he's in a relegation battle. Bro, right now, we are in a relegation battle. Right now, we're in relegation form. We are 14th. It's not even mid-table. Nobody was telling, because I was saying we're in mid-table, isn't it? But it's below mid-table. You're closer to the bottom than you are to the top. Leicester got points on us this weekend, guys. Leicester gained points on us.
So did Everton.
You know how mad that is? 5 points, bro. Like, bro, you know this maddest thing is like he's breaking all the bad records, but yet still there's people mentioning. You know, today it's like for me now, yeah. It's like certain players have got more goals than we've got as a collective in the team in the Premier League.
It's peak for us.
It's so bad. Like, and Mama just gaslights us to thinking everything's all good. You know what I mean? We got Tyrone, bro. I'm gonna have to play this clip again, guys, man. Tyrone.
Yes, people, it's your boy Ty here. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. Look, I'm not gonna run from the grind. I'm sending this in. 2 more games, Eric. 2 more games. If not, it's over. The only thing
What's he gonna say now, Tyrone? What's he gonna say on the Mandem talk now? But we gained the point, guys. Is he gonna say hard fought point against Villa? Is that what he's gonna say on the Mandem talk? Because I want to.
We need to redirect our energy towards INEOS. Because to be honest, man, this is a decision. If we look at how clubs are being run and how the structures are dealing with appointments like Eric Ten Hag, these men are not made. Eric wouldn't have made it to the dugout today. As soon as they would have saw that lineup, they would have just said, "Oi, come back here, come back here, come back here." The minute you see that lineup with the defense that he put out there and drop, you've just made me spend 50 million on flipping Ugarte. You made me spend whatever I had to spend on flipping Delete, and now you're just benching Buds and you're bringing in they would have called him back from the beginning. Like you would have had Rude coming out, or anyone would have came out today before flipping Eric Ten Hag comes out. So for me, I'm just looking at INEOS right now. Do what you're meant to do. Like, stop playing games. Stop telling the fan base to pick what type of manager they want and make us. No, brother. You go and do what you're meant to do. Bring in a manager who we're not expecting. Do your homework. What are you getting paid for? They've got people on there on the payroll. This is their job. This is where this is where they're meant to come alive. They're meant to bring a manager to us where no one even saw it coming, and they're like, raw. And then we look at his flipping CV. And then it all starts to make sense. You're like, okay, we see what you're trying to do here. But they got us sitting there thinking about who's going to come in. Could it be Southgate? Is it going to be this guy? And then, how can they make Southgate the flipping odds-on favourite to take the job?
Now, Ornstein rubbished that today.
He
Ornstein rubbished it today.
So he can rubbish the bookies?
Yeah. It's Ornstein. You know what I'm saying? Of course, man.
Yeah, Musa, what you have to remember, if the bookies tell someone's odds on favourite and everyone puts money on him and they don't,
exactly, they lose money. Yeah, they lose money.
I know, but I'm with you. But the odds on, they're never that wrong. Bookies are not that wrong.
Musa, you gotta understand that's rivals pushing that Southgate thing. Which if it was roles reversed, I'd do the same thing.
Yep.
Listen. You know what I've noticed about them? I've noticed about the man them. I pick up all the man them in here, yeah. You know what I've noticed? You see, since INEOS took over, yeah, man them are on their necks, yeah. On their necks. When they was in the summer with the transfers, remember I was telling you, I said you man need to chill. These men are gonna get it done. They got the man the signings that he wanted, or the profiles he wanted at least, yeah. And obviously went into the season. I think how much money did they sign? 5 man? Was it not 5 man this season?
Yeah, 5 man.
They signed 5 man. Everyone was like, yeah, you know what, INEOS, yeah, cool. We first transfer window open to you, man. You man have done. You man have brought in some players. Man can respect it. So now, fast forward now, obviously, look, like I said, looking at it from a business point of view now, yeah, looking at it from a business point of view, from my opinion only, because this is what I would think. I said, like I said it in the man talk to Musa and he's like the other day. I said, listen, INEOS' biggest decision so far, is the replacement of this manager, because that is where they're going to be judged at. Who they bring in to replace this manager and how well that he does, that falls on INEOS. At the moment, like, if we're going to be honest about the situation with the managers, there ain't great managers out there. A lot of managers are gambles. They're 50-50 gambles and that. You know what I mean? You could get them in. I mean, when certain names got schooled, remember throughout the season, last season, certain names are being called, rubbish in certain things. People rubbished flipping Emery. They rubbished
yeah.
They rubbished these man. They didn't want these man. These man, for me, Emery and Tuchel are proven to a certain level. They'll get you to a certain level. They're proven to a certain level. So if they come here, if they fail, you know it's because the job is too much for them, because they have proved it. So certain managers that come in, they haven't got the pedigree, like Ten Hag in the beginning, doesn't have the pedigree, doesn't have the CV to come to Manchester United in the first place, and as a result, he's won himself a couple of trophies. Now we're going to be realistic about these trophies now. Saeed Faz, we went to the Newcastle game. These men have a bag of injuries. He scumbagged that one still. Yeah.
Yep.
Man City, these men were drunk. Yeah. He scumbag that one as well. Yeah. Cool. But looking at it from an INEOS point of view, they're going to turn around and going to say, all right, cool. In the harsh reality of it is that whether he scumbagged it or not, he's won 2 trophies in 2 seasons. So that shows he can win trophies. So that automatically guarantees him another chance. It does.
That's why you don't look at it from that point of view, because it was never black and white like that.
But you have to look at it from a perspective of that of what.
No, not really. Not they shouldn't have done that.
And then
they shouldn't have done that though, bro. That's the emotional point of view. If you're looking at it logically, though, Traps, if you're looking at it logically, you would have seen that there's bigger issues, still at Man United, and them trophies were masking the problems. Trust me, that day, these guys, most of them are not United fans. Even flipping thingy, what's his name, Jim Ratcliffe. I still don't believe he's a United fan,
But what's that thing they said, Saeed? What's that 2-week thing they called it? What did they call it when they were looking at review? Yeah, that's strategic review. That's strategic review. You'd have looked at the teams we played in the FA Cup, the runs that we had to win all of these cups, and the points that we finished at in the league, and the goals that we scored in the league. Like, you can't finish 8th in the league, mid-table,
bro.
Win an FA Cup.
Bro. Listen. I hear. Listen, you're saying what you're saying, but the way you're saying it, it's like INEOS have been here. They've employed this guy, and it's gone down this road. No, they've come in. And he's already had a trophy under his belt. He's going to play Liverpool. He's going to play Man City, and he's won the trophy. It guarantees you a second chance. It does. If we're going to
Chaps, let me ask you a question. If you was taking over, would you have kept him?
At the time,
you was ownership.
No, do you know why? Because and the reason why I wouldn't have kept him is because I'm a United fan, and I want him gone. I want him gone from 18 months ago. Okay. So if I had the money to take over, the first thing I'm doing is telling him pack his bag. And by the way, Anthony, drive him to the airport because you're going as well. Yeah, that's what I would have said. Yeah, but the reality of it is that cool. These are coming in. They're trying to buy themselves time because they know the next person they bring in is right now. It's got to the point where he has to be sacked. Look at the picture that Saeed just put up here. That is like 12 man on a jury. Yeah, sitting there.
Bro, I've seen that one before. Yeah. Wait, what's this? 0.7 goals per match, bro. That is we're behind Everton, bro. Sean Dyche football. Everyone says it's rubbish. Sean Dyche is a Brexit manager, this and that. Look at this, bro. 0.7.
The brothers
got of our goals came against Southampton, who are one below us. Look.
He's talking about it does it that we don't score enough goals. We need to score. Brother, you're the manager. What are you talking about? What are you telling me what you don't do?
Do you know what the thing is for me with this manager? Yeah, the thing for me with this manager is that he has been on his way out for a very long time. And you know what? For me, he doesn't try new things. This is the problem with him. He doesn't try new things and try and figure out what works and what doesn't work, what could work, or stumble across something like like when we had Van Gaal and then all the injuries came, and then obviously it's like Rashford started scoring bare goals. It worked for him. Yeah, it worked for him at the end of the day. Like, he should be trying new things. You know what I mean? You hear about these youngsters running about, throw a youngster in there, but you can't be relying on the likes of Garnacho week in, week out because he's fucking trash. And I hope everyone realizes it now. Yeah.
Who?
Garnacho, he's trash.
Yeah. Nah, listen, is what
like,
it is.
And obviously these are his go-to men because at the end of the day, he knows they've got him out of jail so many times. Yeah, so many times that it worked. That's his game plan. But for me, I think, look, international breaks come now. Everyone's taking this, they're organizing this meeting for Tuesday or whatever it is. For my experience, I believe that they have to do some kind of board meeting. They have to do board minutes. Yeah, just put it together. Joe Glazer has to be there. If Joe Glazer's flying in, this guy's getting sacked. Let's be honest about it.
Real talk.
He's getting sacked.
I don't know what they're waiting for though. What is man waiting for?
Because in these things, yeah. Woodward would have sacked him.
Woodward would have sacked him by now. 100%. I'm with you on that one.
Is it more people involved in the decision, or is that what's maybe slowing it down slightly? That it's not.
I just think that there's a process in it, and there's
I agree
part of the process is that you have to do a meeting with a chair and a
bro. Fuck the meeting, man.
Minutes. No, but you have to do it. It's part of
what meeting do you want? Yo, you know what you should do? Get in a group chat, yeah. Yo,
Saeed, I get your point, but there still has to be a process because that's just the way it works. You can't just sack someone. You can't. No, I hear you, but you can't just sack
this meeting to be bullshit.
Yeah, we've seen. No, you can't just sack someone.
It's like being at work. It's like being at work, Saeed. Yeah, your manager just can't walk in one day and say you're done. They have to go through HR. They have to bring you for a disciplinary X, Y, and Z and go. It has to be done fairly because.
Broski, we've seen these guys do a meeting for 2.5 weeks, and kept this.
It wasn't a meeting. No. It wasn't a meeting. There's a difference. That was a
process.
That was an assessment. That was just them being incompetent. But Traps made a great point. The fact that Joe Glazer is flying in leaves you. Why is he there? They can't be. Can I
say something as well?
Yeah, go on, Fats.
Go on, Fats.
INEOS look very stupid right now.
Of course,
very stupid.
Yeah.
All of the footballing people combined that made those decisions and whatever had the review, like Musa said, and everything. What's the play here? What do you know what I'm saying? What we doing? You look stupid as fuck because what you did is you interviewed managers that you wanted, so we know the type of direction you wanted to go in. You got your ass handed back to you there. Then you decided to sack this manager's right-hand man, Van der Gaag and blah, 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 all of them guys. Bring your own people in. So literally, what's the next best alternative that you could bring in other than the manager? They've thought, right, let's get in assistant managers. Let's get in all of these people around him.
Yeah.
Glazers gave him his players, Anthony's, Martinez, and all of them. You did the same thing as the Glazers did. You gave him De Ligt. You gave him Mazraoui. You got a good signing like Euro, all of these things, yeah? And now the ship is sinking and everything's gone tits up and you're here doing meetings and that, you know, and you're delaying the freaking sacking. If you had any competence in the fact that you guys got it wrong, the footballing people got it wrong, they would have sacked him instantly. Part of me feels like they're sticking with this guy, because they don't want to be painted out to be stupid.
Yeah, but it's not being stupid though, is it?
Nah, no, but they're doing it to like almost save face now at this point. Like, oh, you know, he'll sack himself, whatever. You should have known this.
They're just under pressure though, fans. Who are they going to put in? Like, cool. If everyone thinks it's Erik ten Hag, well, I mean, Ruud van Nistelrooy, whether they want him or not. But if Ruud is not having it, who are they putting in?
Did you see the Ruud thing today, by the way?
Yeah, I saw it.
If they can't, let's say hypothetically, Ruud don't want the job, which I don't believe them reports, but let's say he doesn't want the job. Go find an interim. If you can't find an interim, you're not fit for purpose. And that's why in the same in the summer with the whole, we keep in Ten Hag because we can't find nobody better. You're not fit for purpose. If you can't find a manager that's better than
I don't. No. This narrative came in the summer as well. And they wasn't saying that. They were the narrative of basically they couldn't find a suitable.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, but Traps. I'm saying hypothetically, if that's true, I don't believe it to be the case.
They like Southgate. If they get Southgate,
I believe. Traps. I believe they kept Ten Hag. You know why? Because they wanted to keep him. People wanted to make excuses for him.
You don't think my man turned them down? You don't think they really wanted Tuchel when he just turned them down?
No, they wanted Tuchel initially, but I'm saying afterwards, it's like they are acting like Tuchel's the manager out there.
I genuinely believe that in the summer they went in for Tuchel. Certain things got said. Tuchel said, you know what, this, yeah, I need a break. I don't need this right now. This is long.
Yeah, he's got one more chance at it, and he's got a nail in his coffin. He knows it. United would finish him off. He's already on flipping life support.
Can I say another thing as well? Yeah, T. Can I say another thing as well? Yeah,
right. You're right.
Can I say this? Jim looks very much stupid as well. Out of the lot, yeah, he looks more stupid, and I'll tell you why. Yeah, he's outside ever since he's gotten involved with Man United. He's putting himself in front of camera and doing all yappa and all of this. Your manager of your football club constantly comes out and says, "Oh, we're on the same page. They know it's a process. They we talk every week, blah blah blah." But your owner is out here saying, "I ain't making any decisions. G, it's them, man."
But that's right though. That's right though, Faz. That's right.
No, it's not. Don't talk. Yes, no, the thing is, if you know the performances, Traps, we know the performances, and you're out here saying, "Oh, he's a good coach," bro. Don't talk at all, innit? Let the footballing people make the decision.
Faz, listen. At the end of the day, right? Yeah,
you heard what he said, didn't you?
Yeah, he said. Yeah, he said. He said he leaves it to these man. He's not. It's got nothing to do with him. It's to do with these man. But at the end of the day, what you have to understand is this. Is that blood? I put my 1.2 billion down.
Yeah, he's got a stake.
I put this man in charge. Yeah, don't ask me no questions. I'm just here as the face of INEOS right now. That's it. Yeah?
No, but also though, he's a politician, man. This guy's a politician.
No, 1 second. Even though Barada said the decision to keep Ten Hag was done before he even showed up.
So, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, right? His main man, Barada said this. So right now it's Barada that's got you know what I'm saying? These men have got to say, listen, this has got to stop, that's got to stop, this guy's not good enough, he's got to go. They got to have that meeting. But everyone's talking about this meeting's gonna be like a prolonging thing. No, bruv. Listen, you saw the man them, Brailsford, Fergie, Ratcliffe, all sitting there like 12 jurors at a flipping court case. Yeah, sitting there, bro. This man is man is guilty. Send him to prison for life.
I can't lie. This sitting in one line here. I don't really like. This is for me. Like, what's going on here, bro? By the way, Traps here. Just turn the volume a little bit on the settings, bro. A little bit
down.
You know what it is? Yeah, a little bit up. You know what it is for me though? This little show of you in a line here, bro. I'm not really feeling this anymore, man. Like, yo, like, yeah, cool. You got your man them there. You feel like you got structure and that, but bro, like, action, bro. Action is needed now. You know the ones there, bro. Action is needed now because the fan base now, everyone knows that it's the end of the road now for Ten Hag. Everyone knows, man. You get me? Anyone who is still backing him, they're backing him on hopium. Not facts, not evidence, hopium. And that is not something that we can actually say, you know what, we can believe something in. Like, no. And that's what it is, bro. Even the staunchest Ten Hag and Marcel's had enough. You know what I mean, bro?
Man. You're a troll, man. You gotta take that with a pinch of salt. I seen it.
Yeah, I know he's a troll.
Yeah, you trolling, man.
But I just think for me, it's like
trolling, though.
Today, Aston Villa, they used all their energy. Even the fans, the energy was gone on Wednesday, bro. You see what I'm saying, bro? The fans' energy was gone on Wednesday. They had no Onana. If they had Onana, yeah, and them man in midfield today, bro, it could have been the whole scoreline today, different scoreline. You know that, man. You really know that, man.
Yeah, United got a point from the game was more so on Villa not being bad, us not being great, because Villa were poor as well going forward. They were shocking. We've been abysmal the entire season going, and it was hoping from the summer side. Yeah. It's hoping from the summer because there's always something. There's always an excuse because no manager in world football is going to have everything. The perfect structure, the perfect team. There's squads are shot everywhere. You can look at a Real Madrid or whoever you think the best team is and pinpoint where they're shot. Yes, they'll have a lot of quality and more than most. But of course, like, this been there. It was hoping from the summer. When they kept these guys, they shown us their incompetence. Now, will they rectify their mistake? Will they rectify their mistake? That's the big question, man. You have to. Surely common sense kicks in. Forget even being the best in class or the roles you are in. Common sense kicks in and you watching it and go, all right, this needs to end. What do they think is going to change over after the window, after the international break?
Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't think change. Wait, is that better now, Saeed?
Yeah, that's better. That's well better.
Yeah, I don't think it's a question of what's going to change now. I just think it's a moment. It's a moment of, listen, whatever plan they have, I don't think they don't have a plan. I'll be honest with you. I don't think.
No, when I say what's going to change, I'm talking about Traps if they keep him.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to keep him though. I just think.
Neither do I.
I think. Look, you know where I stand on this. Yeah, I think that INEOS need to show some cojones right now. Yeah, and go over. See these men that we played today. Yeah, see these men that we played today. Yeah, pick up the phone and say, listen, enjoy your Champions League run, but at the end of this season, you're coming over here, mate. You're coming to fix this shit. Yeah,
Fact.
simple as that. That's what I think should happen. And then the beginning, and in the end, for the rest of the season, yeah, get a Rude in for vibes and that, because everyone will love that. You know what I mean? It'll be just like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer all over again. 10 wins on the bounce. Everyone wanted to sign the contract. That's how it'll be. But no, don't do it. Just say, this is your guy. When is he available? If he's not available now, he'll be available at the end of the season. Pay the compo, pay the thingy, tell this man to go. And you know what, yeah? Let me tell you something as well, yeah? See this guy, yeah? This guy, yeah, is such a fraud, yeah, that if he had any respect for us, yeah, as fans, and any respect for this club, yeah, I'm telling you this now, yeah, this guy would have worked out a deal and walked away from this.
But his old friend, you see his friend? You see his friend, he said, yo, he advised
even his brethren saying, hey, you should have not carried on. What are we talking about? His brethren can see it.
I saw a clip, yeah. What? I saw a clip, yeah, of Rennie Mullenstein, yeah. Fergie second, yeah. Fergie second right-hand man, yeah. Doing a clip of explaining my man's tactics of why there's a donut in the middle. This man has been at the game for God knows how long. Yeah, and he's explaining it down to a T. Everybody can see it. Everyone can see it. But I just think at this present moment in time, INEOS, when they pull the trigger, they know who they're coming with. They have to come correct. They know this. They know they have to come correct. It's as simple as that. Because it's all well and good, man. I know, obviously, man, like the Southgate thing, I don't even entertain that because I don't even believe that for 1 second. I think that's just what do they call it? Engagement farming bullshit. Do you know what I mean? So I just think, yeah, cool. But I think they have a plan. I think they have a guy. I don't know if they're waiting for
time's ticking, bro. Time's ticking because at the end of the day, yeah, they say they got Monday and then they got Tuesday, but bro, time's ticking, man. Leon, what are you saying, bro? What do you think? Because today, shit performance, attack, shit. Like, we don't know if we're gonna score. We can't even bro. See, what are we even good at? Can you tell me what we're good at right now as a team? Like, what are we good at? What is like? He talks about resilience, bro, but could have been a different scoreline in every game. Crystal Palace, every other game could have been a different scoreline.
What are we good at as a club?
No, I said this team, this Ten Hag team.
I was going to say as a club we're good at PR and shit players, but as this team, yeah, looking bad on the football pitch. There's nothing really, is there? Like I've been watching a lot of the reactions, yourself, Faz, Flawless, Rants, etc. It's what's it called? It's bad when everything's regressing, isn't it? Like literally everything is regressing from the pitch to the way the players are responding. And people always look at, when we talk about things like that, people always look at us and think, oh, how do you lot know? But it's like, you don't have to have a PhD in psychology to read people's body language and when a manager speaks to them. But yeah, it's old news, isn't it? Like we've been banging on about this for time, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like just my advice would be to United fans is don't be too emotional at this time, innit? Like if you can, do you know what I mean? Obviously, like you can express yourself the way you want, but I personally am not, because I don't think they're going to change it as fast as what you think they're going to change it. I'll be real with you, because I feel like if they do, then obviously they get more ratings in my book, because obviously it's huge INEOS watch now. Like even from the start of the season, it was INEOS watch. Like that's why the energy that Flawless was coming with was very valid, because it's like, what have you seen to give this guy obviously his new contract? But I know why they gave him the new contract is because they tried to negotiate better terms so they can run the club more under their control. I get that. Do you know what I mean? I don't think they should have given it. They should have paid it out. Remember, Flawless, me and you were talking about, they should have just paid the money, moved on, blah blah blah. But
I remember,
like I said, Mandem talk. Yeah, I think they just rolled the dice all wrong, innit? I think that they made further investment into the squad rather than sacking the manager, and I think that they thought they could risk it. And they thought, the worst case scenario is he'll have a up and down 6 months, but we'll maybe be in like the top 8.
Yeah, that's what they thought. That's what they thought.
They tried it, but it's flopped in it. So In a business, you could try a new recipe in your restaurant. If it's not banging, just allow it in it. Stop buying the ingredients for that and wasting your money in it. Like, just get rid of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like I think my prediction is going to come true, man. 6 months of pain and then we'll swap over. I feel like he's going to go a little bit sooner, though. Probably go like maybe end of next month. I think they'll long it out and think,
bro,
they'll try and sell to us the good results, but it's evident right now. If you pull the plug right now, at least at Christmas, we could look at the table and maybe be like 6th or 7th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Goals, but I don't know.
If you don't pull the plug in now, what's the ratio? What's the pattern of our points right now? Because right now we're on what, 7, 8 points. Like, can someone explain? I mean, Ashley,
Flawless is your predictions right? What did Sheik say the other day? We predict 40 points for the season. That's
40 league goals. He said that. He said 40 league goals. He said 40 goals.
Let me the thing is though.
Before we begin this year, I would just like to get the elephant out of the room before it even begins. Yeah, I need to apologize to Flawless. Yeah, because I made a slight calculation.
Yeah. You did.
And I hold my hands up. Okay?
What did you say?
I was getting excited. I thought I got back. I was drunk for like a minute with the Man United. I got on the Man United.
Get this guy out, man. Get Traps out. My man said he was drunk. Man. Get him out, man.
He's on the Kool-Aid about it. It's the goal scoring thing. He was on the goal scoring. It was the goal scoring thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like
that's my
plus or something.
Yeah, it was between 75 and 85 league goals. The conversations we've been having.
Yeah,
we've been having.
crazy.
I feel heated in the title. That was my first heat, and I feel like I got capped.
Mad,
yeah, it was great.
Yeah. It's mad, bro.
When Rashford starts saying, yeah, he's gone mad and that, you know, when Rashford starts talking, yeah, you're done.
Did you man see that, by the way?
Done. You're
Was that to the ref though, Faz?
People would.
Was
That's
that
what I was gonna say. People mentioned.
Yeah, was that to the ref? He's gone mad.
I don't know.
Yeah, found him out the 2
I
yellows.
to the manager.
The yellow.
I don't know if it's to the ref or not. But
Nah, it can't be the ref though. Why would he say about the ref though?
He's gone
What
mad.
would be the need about the ref?
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. But someone in the comments just said it was to the ref. But I personally think that why would you say that to someone when he's come off? He's just been subbed off. Why would you say about the ref? It's going to be about
Exactly.
To me, logically, it's the manager.
You remember Anthony when he told
Logically, it's the manager, bro.
Do you remember when he told Anthony to play left back and that? And he was going, and that was telling him, my man's lost it.
I remember about you saying that.
Bro, it's actually bad, you know, man. And then, like I said, you know what it is though? I don't give a shit, man. Like, so what? Like, why do we care about what Rashford's got to say? Like, no disrespect to Rashford, yeah, but broski, we was shit. Like,
I think it's just more. I think it just adds more fuel to this already uncontrollable file. Like for anyone who's still backing him, when you've got, let's say Rashford, who I believe was talking about Ten Hag, tells you that, and that's Ten Hag's go-to. He's one of your shooters. He's your go-to guy. He's the guy the manager has come out and said, I'm going to play him regardless. I'm going to play him into form, no matter what goes on. And even he's saying, yeah, he's gone mad. Even though it was actually the right decision to take you off because you was on a booking and you made a foul that could have got you sent off. It was actually
don't
the sensible
forget
decision.
as well, yeah. Don't forget as well, yeah. If they don't get a manager in that can get us into top 4 or in Champions League or win some trophies, yeah. Our transfer window next summer is Kalas, bro.
Oh yeah,
they can hold that. They can hold that.
Hey, do you want to know something as well? Yeah, you see this team. Yeah, you see this team. See all these men in this team. Yeah, these Rashfords, these fucking. Yeah, I don't even know who else.
All of them, bro.
All of them, man.
Only Johnny Evans played well today.
The whole fucking
all of them. All of them.
And that includes all the ones.
36-year-old Johnny Evans.
The fucking Bobby Minos, Johnny Evans, a lot of them. You see all of these man here, they're all dickheads. You know why they're all dickheads, yeah? Because this is the one time they have full permission to down tools. And they ain't doing it. Just down them.
No, they're not going to do that, man.
Rude, that's why they brought in Rude, man. So they're Rude, you know what I mean?
I know what my man said, but forget that. We're down in tools today. Done. Get him out.
Nah. I think that, you know what it is, though? It's too early in the season. You know what it is, though, Traps? It's too early in the season. So that's why they're not doing it. If it was like, let's say, for example, towards the end, or you're looking at maybe like, let's say, March time, you could do that, but not broski.
Also blame Villa as well, because Villa were poor. I expected much more from Villa.
No, but they can get away with that. They played Bayern Munich, bro, and
no,
they beat them.
But we've seen us lose to teams who have not played well. Who's actually
they were on their bare bones and they were knackered, bro.
I hear all of that, but who has actually beat us playing well?
Yeah, I know. But nobody's
been at nobody's been at their best. You don't have to be at your best to beat Manchester United or get points.
Look at this. Look what I said. Look what I said in the group chat earlier. Yeah, I said to you. I remember I was talking to Rance and Musa, and I said basically they were talking about Ange Postecoglou is a good manager. I said he's a good manager from the aspect that he will stick to his guns and he wants to play. He knows the way he wants to play, and he'll play it. And he'll play it regardless. Yeah, but whether it's good for Spurs to move them up, to level them up, that remains to be seen. When they went 2-0 down, I said Spurs was winning 2-0, and I said Spurs are so shit. Yeah, you can see how shit they are, but that shows you the level that we're at. I still think Brighton can get out of this. Lo and behold, Brighton win 3-2. This is what I'm saying to you. The team is so bad. I don't think you understand how bad the team is, you know. I said that in the other night as well in the group chat. I said, is it me, or does every time I watch Man United play football, it's like we're watching it in slow motion? Every time I watch a game, it's always faster than the game that we're watching. Why is this game so slow? What is it?
So slow, bro. There's no idea, bro. Look at the chances that we create here. Most of them are actually individual brilliance. None of them are kind of like.
There's never a pattern. There's never a pattern.
There's never a pattern, bro.
That's what we rely on, is the skill and from an individual perspective. And when you don't have that, as we are seeing right now, the only difference between him and Oli is that Oli had better attacking players. That's legit the only difference. He actually had quality in those areas that are going to score on accident, whereas ours, they are not going to score on accident. This is why we struggle. This is why we're low down in expected goals. This is why it is.
Bro, I said, yeah, I have a bet with someone that if under this manager, Rasmus and Xerxes are not getting 20 Premier League goals in between them, no matter what partnership, what thingy you put, they're not. And you have some of the people who are fans of this manager will say Erik ten Hag should be given credit for what he's done with the younger players. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man.
That's
what
just standard.
They're regressing, though. They're regressing.
Bro, Garnacho looks like a kid at a birthday party, bro, chasing after a balloon. That's how he looks like when he's running after the ball or when the ball approaches him. Like his body language, like his just balance and everything is just mad trying to receive the ball. Same thing with Anthony. Do you know what I'm saying? The only thing Rashford's got left is that pacing behind and then just shoot. That's the only.
The fact that he brought on Anthony today. You know what's mad about today, yeah? The fact that he brought on Anthony today, yeah, when it's like an emergency because he knows he's gonna fight for the cause, yeah, instead of Ahmad. That just shows you everything you need to know about his manager, man. He's a coward, bro. He brought on today people that are gonna fight for him. Then they realize nobody ain't doing nothing with, because it's quality that wins games, not fight and passion. Quality wins games. Guys, there's 5K in the building. 5K in the building. Make sure you lot are liking the video. We're going to get super chats here. Haaland has more goals than United have on points. That's mad. Ratcliffe claims to be a United fan, yet approached Barca to buy 50% of the club for €2 billion before United. He said it himself in an interview. Glazer's NFL team is on bye week. Just Joe got time. Chaps, look what INEOS did at Nice. They're frauds. I never trusted INEOS. Knew nothing would change. He done the bare minimum by playing a low block defensive team. 2 games, 2 draws isn't enough. Get this ball thrown out. 2024 playing Evans over his own. I'm a rival fan, and I can see Erik ten Hag is dog shit. The toxic positive perverts are bringing up league position and comparing to Sir Alex Ferguson early tenure. And Arteta's tenure as Arsenal makes 0 sense. And Super Archer's only one improvement. Onana isn't facing as many shots as last year. I doubt they sack him as soon as we wish. INEOS takes too long. Yeah, but even that point there, bro, like that was never the norm. To be facing 20 shots every single game was not the norm. So then how can we say that's an improvement when the norm isn't meant to be the norm? Well, I don't get
it. He goes clean sheets. We've got 4 clean sheets. Like it's gaslighting comments how you mentioning 4 clean sheets and that. It doesn't make sense. And to pick a lineup, to pick a start back line, half of the players are not yours, and players that you complained about. You complained about injuries last season only for you to play Maguire and Evans. And the 36-year-old Evans is getting man of the match performances over your own players. So what have you really developed? And that speaks volume for the caliber of player Johnny Evans is. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Johnny Evans is the best centre-back or whatever, but clearly Johnny Evans in his life has been coached better for him to be dropping these performances under this manager, because this guy ain't taught nobody shit. You got freaking Martinez looking dust. That's his player. And you got 36-year-old Johnny Evans getting man of the match performance. Not once, by the way. Johnny Evans has got man of the match performances before as well.
You know, he'll say,
Under
did he not
this
sign
guy.
Johnny Evans? Was it under Ten Hag's reign?
Yeah, under Ten Hag, yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably say he'll say next.
Saeed.
He'll say next that I signed him or something. You already know, man. You know what his manager's like. I'm waiting on that.
Yeah,
because he's
and
under
this
his reign.
comment here, man. Listen, man. Nobody knows anything right now. They've barely had a meeting, mate. So all of this sources, Rob Dawson. Rob Dawson told us that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was going to Besiktas. What happened to that, mate? You know what I'm saying?
What he said?
So, yeah, he said that. Then it was Van Bronckhorst that got the job, mate. So Rob Dawson hype, mate. Rob Dawson hype. You get me?
Oli, yeah. Oli got sacked for less blood, yeah. And if we actually deep this,
that's why he's the worst manager ever.
If you actually deep the difference between him and Oli, yeah. Oli's reign basically hinged on a David De Gea penalty. Yeah, at the end of the day, because if you don't
I know, it's crazy.
If you don't want the game, his legacy at Man United is way better than fucking my man's over here.
I know, 100%.
Way less money as well, by the way. Yeah, with way less money as well.
One of the youngest teams in the Premier League as well. One of the youngest teams to do it with one of the youngest teams in the league as well at the time. We had a super young squad at the time.
Well, that's why I said
Fred in the midfield.
Look at all the stats, guys. Look at all the stats that this manager is breaking. You know what it's about? You know how bad it is? He's broken his own stat. You know what I mean? How can you have a stat that's so bad in your second season, but then you break it the following season? It's mad. I was telling people last year, I'm getting on this day last year, we got smacked by this club and that club, and we lost 4 games out of 7. I'm getting stats about this last year. You know, and that's why I'm saying it's like,
what record did Pep equal of his own this season? Pep done something this week as well. He equaled a record or something, like, I don't know if it was the Champions League.
Oh yeah, no, that was Champions League games won, consecutive games or something like that. But to be fair, that stat's flawed, because when they beat Real Madrid, it was they didn't beat them in 90 minutes. So
yeah, right, no, I'm not disputing.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that is the level of fucking of supposed rivals, and this is what this man is doing. And these man, it's like we've forgotten about Man City, you know. We've forgotten about these. It's like we just let them just wander off into the sunset, and we're just here fighting against it. We just got a civil war going on over here, and these men are walking off into the sunset like Terminator and them, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's a joke thing. Like, do you reckon it's about the money then? Do you reckon it's about the money? 17 million. Is it money wise? They can't afford it.
They can't afford it. Don't believe nothing that they can't afford it. They can definitely afford it. I don't believe all this.
But that's what people are saying. Like, it's 17 million to sack him. Are they finding out maybe a way to say, yo, listen, can you just leave and we'll call it as that? Garden.
I don't know the details of the contract, but I'm assuming that after Christmas it's cheaper to let him go. I'm just assuming. Maybe Faz can help me with that. Faz knows a lot of these things, innit? Maybe it's cheaper. I don't know.
Oh, he said it's not an issue. Okay, honestly,
it's not an issue.
Okay,
yeah, Austin said that in alongside the Southgate comments, he also mentioned that as well, that the whole they don't want to get rid of him with FFP. Again, reason why they didn't get rid of him is because they wanted to keep him. People just don't want to admit it because it's INEOS. But if this was the Glazers, we'd be crashing on him.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd bump him, man. When he's calling me for the money, I'll be like, what? That money, ring the bank again. Ring them again. I'm going to ring them.
Yeah. I'm going to get my man, send it now. Yeah, safe.
Let me ring Dave quickly.
We'll chat later, yeah? Change number. Yeah, no, I hear it. But,
hey, you see what they done to Frankie de Jong at Barcelona? That's what you'd be getting. Deferred wage. You're not getting nothing. You're not getting nothing.
I feel like as well, they might be trying to be too clever as well, which is it's not smart in my eyes, where they're like, they might be looking to give him the full 6 months if results don't get worse, which they look like they are, to say, like, I don't know. They're always trying to spin some sort of PR to the fan base as well. That I'm very wary of these guys, in it. There's definitely been a bit of PR and politician moves from INEOS from the get-go, especially Radcliffe. Even the way he talks, like, he doesn't really answer questions. He kind of just answers, but he doesn't answer, if that makes sense.
Yeah, cool.
They may be using it as a future example to be like, yo, we give every manager 6 months. You got to produce in that 6 months, rare. But I don't know, man. Like they need to be doing what that Turkey Al Sheikh's doing in boxing, man. My man's listening to the English fans and making moves in it. So you need to start listening to the fan base, because when you've got people that are effectively paid by the club or involved in the club a lot, and they're these pressers and behind the scenes or whatever, and they're saying out, then yeah, but this is why I said to people, yeah, if INEOS end up moving mad, then it's Kalas for the club, you know, like it's literally Kalas. So
yeah, but Leon, you say listen to the fan base and that, bro. Yeah, bro, 2 weeks ago, man, them were still saying, "Oh, Ten Hag in."
They listen to the fan base, like keeping him in. Remember, they wrote a letter.
That's true. That's true.
That's why you don't pay no attention to this fan base. Pay zero attention to our fan base.
I think he's just slow. I just think he's slow. I just think it's one of those where we're in a situation where there's no one to really replace him. Inzaghi said he doesn't want the job. Tuchel said he doesn't want the job, and they just don't know what to do. They sat there, no idea where to go from now. They're stuck with Ten Hag, but they've got no replacements. Rude, okay, yeah, can take the job, but he's not a long-term answer, is he? So they're in a situation where they want him and they're hoping that he does well, but he keeps proving them wrong.
What if they don't want to pay these managers what they want, and they're saying, "Yo, we got a manager that's on is it 9 million a year? He's on Ten Hag,
something like that."
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah. So what if Tuchel saying, "No, I want a little bit more than that because I believe."
Tuchel, it was the control, weren't it, Saeed? Remember, he wanted more control over transfers, which he didn't have at Chelsea, and apparently we weren't going to go that direction. We were saying to Tuchel that, look, we're building a different system at Old Trafford now. We're going to decide between our own teams who's going to be playing in the first, who we're going to be signing, and what we're going to be doing. So you're going to have less control, and he wanted more control over the team, and apparently that's the reason why he weren't in on that role. So I don't think it's a money issue. Look how much we're paying Ten Hag. Inzaghi, he's got a good job at Inter. He's living the life over there in Milan. Beautiful. So why would he want to come to Manchester? You've got Emery who's doing a bit in Sporting, scoring goals. They've got something like 27 goals in 6 or 7 league games this season. So he's smashing over there, looking to go for another league title. We've got the potential for Xavi, but again, Xavi, there's been murmurs that he doesn't want to move to England. So we're in a situation where it's either Ten Hag, Southgate, Potter. There was talk about McKenna at one point, and all of these are just bad options, poor options. So we're in a situation where they're hoping at some point, kind of someone just pops up, arrives, does it.
Yeah, but you know what, Ash? It's that's kind of. I'm not saying that. Obviously, you're trying to talk from their mindset. That mindset's bullshit, though, in my eyes. Do you know why?
Bullshit. I agree.
You know why? Because you know what it is. Because it's like, and a lot of fans say this. They're like, "Oh, if Ten Hag goes, who are we going to replace him with?" Yeah, I spoke about this on the last Mandem talk. Yeah, to get back to the promised land, there has to be a process in it. There are 20, 30, 40, 50 managers out there right now who are better coaches than Ten Hag. And
I could tell you a few, Leon. I could tell you a few. You got Holness at Stuttgart. He got into the Champions League.
That's what I'm saying. These guys that we know are making moves. Yeah.
You got managers. Do you know what I mean? And the fact that they can't go out there. And the thing is, United's a big sell right now. Do you know what I mean? United's a big sell. We're potentially going into a big new stadium, 100,000. That if they get a right team, you've got 70,000 turning up for Barnsley. More fans turning up for us watching Barnsley, a League One side in the League Cup.
That's impressive.
You're 68,000. Do you know what I mean? Against Barnsley, we're getting more. You will say 70. We've got 70,000 in the League Cup. Real Madrid aren't getting that on Champions League nights the same night. Man City aren't. Do you know what I mean? They're going to have 100, 200 million to spend. It's a big sell.
That's your dream.
I am dreaming, but we got to dream, don't we? Because right now it's a nightmare.
No, do you know it's Ash? You see, because we love the club and the way we look at the club, we idolize this club. We see it as a dream. But when man actually look at it, but you're looking at it like, bruv, like certain man, there's every majority. No, there's well, I would say 90% of the coaches in the world will have respect for Mourinho, the Van Gaals of this world. Do you know what I'm saying? These men have got there, and these men have been treated in a certain way. These men are looking at. Listen, I'm not half the man these men are. Yeah. And these men are like, obviously, maybe Van Gaal wasn't really in his prime, but Mourinho, he was.
Traps. Listen, Traps. I'd have that, but what's Mourinho done since United? What's LVG?
Yeah, he's done shit, man.
They were just bad appointments.
Yeah, but they have won European trophy. Mourinho won a European trophy after United.
Come on, fellas. What European trophy is that? Come on.
Yeah, but with what squad, bro?
You're saying that's like you saying, yeah, but Ten Hag's won an FA Cup. Come on.
No, Ash, don't do that, yeah, because listen, he took Roma, yeah, to win the Europa Conference. Cool, yeah.
That's like saying
and another final after that.
Beat Man City in the FA Cup final. What are we doing here?
Let me finish, Ash. So he took them there. Then on top of that, after that, he's then gone to the Europa final the following season. Yeah. So whether you like to see it or not, you've seen Roma make progress. They've gone from the Europa Conference, won that, and then gone straight to Europa final. Yeah. So you're saying
he stank the place out of Roma.
Sorry, say that again.
Roma fans were begging for him to stay, bro.
Yeah, well, but again, the thing is though, it's a whole different thing. Like in regards to it, like respectfully to Roma, the expectations for Manchester United and the expectations for Roma are universes apart. They're universes apart, and it is tough. Yes, the manager we are looking for is pretty much a unicorn. We are looking for the top 1% of the top 1%. Is it out there? Yes. Is it extremely tough to find? Also, yes. We are looking for an absolutely exceptional manager in regards to, I'm saying that, Leon, like overall, like not right now, but I'm saying
of course.
The way we spend money, you know what I'm saying, the way we invest, Manchester United are trying to go and win Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues. Those things are not easy to do. This is why most teams fail at it. This is why most top teams go through manager after manager after manager, because managers ain't deemed good enough. All the previous managers we had are not good enough for where we're trying to go. Ten Hag is also not good enough for where we're trying to go. The next manager might not be the guy. The one after that may not be the guy. But if it comes 4, 5, 6 managers, then we have to look at the person picking the managers. But one thing we shouldn't do is just sit still because you don't know what's out there.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Nobody else does. Real Madrid don't do that. Bayern Munich don't do that. Chelsea in their successful period don't do that. See, Arsenal are doing it now and we're seeing it. We're watching it happen right now with Arsenal. Stick with a manager who is not good enough. We all know he's not good enough.
I'll be real with you, yeah. Like I said, I've been saying it for. I mean, this must be a year now. I strongly believe, yeah, that like I said, I don't believe that Emery is the one that will get you to win in the Champions League, but it'll get you it'll get you higher up the ladder.
It'll improve.
Looking at.
He'll get you back to Champions League. You'll get his Champions League, definitely.
Me personally, I think that is the guy that you go to and you tell him, listen, next season we need you. You need to come. And people say they don't want this. I've had enough of all these man's opinions, because man them scream Amarin. If a manager will have a hot season this season, yeah, some Santiago blah blah from wherever else. Next, you know, he's on the list.
Why do you always do that, man? Why do you always do that, man?
Santiago blah, you know.
Can I just read you this? Can I just check this article, guys? Look, this article of the manager they sacked. This is they've sacked this manager here after 16 games. Sacked this manager after 116. 22 games sacked. 18 sacked. These are all in the last 5 years, by the way. Patrick Vieira 46 after he got them, I think 5th or something like that, or I think they finished a good position. 30 games. Galtier 43 under INEOS. Lucien Favre 28. Dinya 25. So these guys have a history of sacking managers, especially a man like Jim Ratcliffe. So this argument there that they're not used to sacking or they want long-term, bro, they don't know anything like that, bro. And Brailsford was with him. You know what I mean? Like Brailsford was under his wing. So was my man Claude Blanc.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't think for what everyone thinks. It's like, but like I said, when we was arguing about why the transfer is taking so long, I was like, listen, these men know what they're doing. Yeah, if anything, they're smart businessmen at the end of things. If they're anything, they might not be good football people, but smart businessmen at the very least. Yeah, so they have. I don't think for 1 second that Ratcliffe, Brailsford, Barada, all these men are sitting there scratching their head saying, "What the fuck are we gonna do?" I don't think they're doing that. I think they have a plan. They have someone in mind. I don't know what it is or who it is, but I'm telling you now, they will activate their plan. Maybe Leon's right where it was like give him the 6 months, but depending obviously the results and the form is counting against him now. So they're gonna have to execute the plan early. See, that's what I think. That's what I think this meeting's about. Look, execute the plan. We've got the plan in place. This is what is going on. The plan needs to be initiated. This guy needs to go. We need to move on.
Yeah, but we don't need to be here, yeah, talking about a 3-game meaningless run against Leicester, Everton, and maybe Ipswich. You know what I'm saying?
It goes that far.
That could be possible in the next couple of games here, where United go on a little bit of a run against Leicester, Everton, and that. Bro, we don't give a shit about them clubs because we're getting embarrassed by the clubs that are around us. And my thing is, hold on a minute. My thing is, it's like there's no run or no kind of, there's no U-turns, man.
You're delaying the inevitable, is what you're saying, Saeed. Because we all know it's a question of when, not if. Why are you delaying on it? Pull the plug. Why are you delaying on it? There's no recovery.
Flores, there has to be a clear reason. And now, what I do think, the only thing I can say where INEOS are going wrong is they need to come out and they need to put out a statement, an official statement, saying exactly what's going on. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, because obviously the speculation is going to be it's going to be many, many different speculations. Man, are saying Southgate. Man, are saying Oli back. Man, are saying Pogba back. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's all crazy, but they need to come out and say, look, the decision is this, and this. Where he's been given the 6 months. Yeah. If the results, depending on results, or X, Y, and Z, or Tuesday, you never know. You might just wake up in the morning and you got Sky Sports, you got the yellow banner, and we're good to go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So right now we're in no man's land. As fans, we are in no man's land because we don't know what's going to happen. We know that he needs to go. Everybody's sort of now in sort of conforming to the idea that he needs to go. Even the Ten Hag in guys. But at the moment,
they're saying, just end it now. Like, end it. Like, they want a decision, though, innit? They want a decision. You know what? Today was one of the most boring games I've ever watched. Like, genuinely, man, that might have been the worst game. And this week, by the way, there wasn't many probably good games on. Maybe this Tottenham game was probably the best one. Bro, we got Højlund up front who can't seem to control anything going up front. You got Bruno Fernandes who... listen, guys, did you see this stat, by the way? Did you not see Bruno Fernandes today, bro? Did you not see it today? I don't know if you've seen
what was the stat
today.
No.
Bruno Fernandes today, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 chance created, 0 shots on target, 0 successful dribbles, 0 accurate crosses in 90 minutes. So you got him, you got him. You got Kobe Mainoo, who's become now just, I don't know what's going on now. He's just, for me, fell off a cliff. He's played Eriksen in a deeper role, which again, you know what I'm saying? It's not really doing much. Garnacho, like, can we stop with this starting gimmick as well? He's not a starter. Even his impact has not even been great for United.
Bruno hit the post, though, no?
Huh?
Bruno hit the bar, didn't he?
Yeah, he hit the bar from the free kick. Yeah, Bruno hit the bar from free kick. Yeah,
bro, that ain't on target, bro. You know
that's
what
I'm saying?
That ain't on target, my guy. So it is what it is, bro.
Is that what we're holding on to, Traps? Yeah, man hit the bar.
What are you holding on to, bro? Bloody hell, mate. And then Xerxes came on, didn't really do anything. If I'm being honest with you, Anthony came on, didn't do shit. You know what I mean? Who else came on today, by the way? Lindelof.
By the way, they said I've seen big accounts here saying, "Oh, Ten Hag did really well, coached a really well game. Garnacho should have squared the ball better, and they would have taken the 1-0."
There's always something, man. There's always.
And they said, look at the game. Actually, if you look at the stats, of the game, we actually nullified them. We the stats they're similar to Villa's stats. So,
Faz, newsflash, yeah. United have bought all them big accounts, man. AI runs them accounts now.
Bro,
you reckon it's PR?
That is crazy, man. That is actually crazy.
PR thing.
That is actually crazy, man.
I don't know as a United fan how you can sit down there and watch this football and be happy. It's shit football. It's dead football.
Look at this, man. Man saying Laurua said things should calm down. Things down. Bro, how? Calm down.
Well, there's only one loss in 7, Saeed. Do you know what I mean? So, one loss in 7. That's...
Oh, my God.
Hey, how about... The 4 clean sheets as well. Don't forget that, man.
4 clean sheets, yeah. 4 clean sheets, 1 loss in 7. Yeah, we're moving.
# progress.
Bro, Liverpool have scored more goals than us at Old Trafford. Yeah? Spurs have scored more goals than us at Old Trafford. Yeah? Bro, these last 28 games...
Standards are in the mud, man.
Listen,
Liverpool and Spurs have scored more goals than us
at Old Trafford. Last 28 games, yeah, compared to Gary Neville's 28 games in charge of Valencia... Gary Neville has a better record than him. It's done. It's fucking done. Yeah, it's done. From Gary Neville if Gary Neville can rock up, imagine that Gary Neville can rock up to Sky Sports right now and say, listen, Eric Ten Hag can't chat to me because I had Messi and Suarez and them man handing my ass to me, bro. Yeah, this man, yeah, couldn't score in a brothel. Yeah, couldn't score in a brothel. Couldn't organize a birthday party, bro. Let alone a team, bro, to go out and play. Yeah. So the reality of it is like it's a problem. It's a problem that we want resolved now and resolved quickly, and they should do it. But at the same time, if they sack him and they go and get in someone new, and he's not good, it's on them. Everybody's gonna say INEOS fraud.
Yeah, it's on them. It's on them. It's on them.
Yeah, so me personally, like I said, get some cojones together. Go and put a statement, because I'm not gonna lie to you boys. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you a lot of questions. Yeah. I know I keep reverting back to Emery because that's what I believe. I believe in this guy.
Good coach, good coach, man. Good coach.
But if he came, if Emery came, if they said to him, look, Emery, we want you end of the season. Are you man arguing with that? Are you man?
Can I just say, Traps? The reason why not, because he had the issue with appreciate that for. So he had the issue with Aubameyang and Özil, the player power issue there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. He has struggled with player power. And we're a club that tends to have players with big egos. You know, they sign for United. You look at Rashford, you look at Bruno. Do you know what I mean? We tend to just have players who kind of think more of themselves. And I feel like Emery's just not that guy on that kind of managerial level. He's great at Valencia, Sevilla, those kind of clubs. But I mean, Villarreal, Sevilla. But I don't think he's the next level up. I feel like he's a Ten Hag essentially. Like he'll do well, but not well enough.
I'm with Emery. I'm with you, Trap.
I think as a stepping stone, as a stepping stone, he's a great stepping stone. And now, when you say with the player power stuff, yeah, there's no player power stuff. Listen, as far as you're concerned, you're going into a team now with structure. It's not just the Glazers and the players are worth this and that and the other. So that whatever makes the players happy is what we want to see going. This man has a structure of Dan Ashworth, Omar Barada. Bros,
yeah, but we're not seeing it now, though, Traps, because Rashford's still playing.
No, but the prime example of this is that from they got behind this manager and let this manager do whatever he wanted to do to Jadon Sancho. Yeah, at the end of the day. So the player power thing for me, I don't think it exists no more. I think that it shouldn't exist. If they get a manager in, they need to be behind that manager 100%. So if that manager comes and says, "My man's a problem," you need to sort that out. Then it's that cool. We'll sort it out. You're not performing. You're arguing with the manager. You're on a chance. Your transfer listed. Get out. Done.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. To answer your question, Traps, in regard, is Emery my first choice? No, but if we were to get him, am I open to it? Yes, because he's a good coach. He's shown he's a good manager. So that's where I'm at with it. Even if they don't get that, because I want Emery, that's my first. But even if they don't get first choice, second choice, who I would like, go and get somebody competent. Emery he's shown me on multiple clubs that you are competent. Same way I wouldn't necessarily want a Thomas Frank, a Marco Silva, for example. But they've also shown me they are competent coaches. So it's I just want something that I'm open to, like in regards to, all right, I can, even though it's not ideal in my eyes, I understand why you've done it. Make it make sense. Where someone can argue the point logically, and I go, you know what? That actually makes sense. Like, we know it's not Southgate. Like I said, Ornstein rubbished it, but that wouldn't make no type of sense. But yeah, with Emery, I'm with it.
And another thing, you see that obviously Ash has got the Man United goggles on. I used to have them as well. I've lost my pair as well. Yeah, but the reality of it is, when you say these teams, these Villarreals, these teams are playing Champions League, Europa League football here and there, season after season. Yeah, we are at that level. We are not the pinnacle of football no more. We're a big name. Yeah, we are used to be.
I get what you're saying, Charles. He's a progress manager, and he'll get us to that. Yeah. But is he going to get us to the promised land? That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's the guy.
Stages.
No, he's not, Ash. But at the same time, if he puts you in a position where you can get to, like,
I just got our expectation. We just spent 600 million. We shouldn't be our situation where we just we put
yes,
facts. That's true.
The standards have got to be higher.
Ash, that is true, yeah. But at the end of the day, the reality of it is we fucking wasted the dough, mate. It's gone.
We did.
It's burnt. It's gone. Yeah, that's the truth of it. Yeah, and like I said, like Gerrard was at Villa, absolute dog shit. He told him sling your rook, put Emery in, and
Emery. Traps, let me just...
Villa are beating Bayern Munich at Villa Park this week. Yeah. That is something that you
but Traps, no club gets anywhere with this idea of top four. Look at Spurs, look at Arsenal. You look at Chelsea under Abramovich, they wanted the title, bam, they went and won the title years later. Man City, they came in, the owners, they wanted the title. That's what they were going for. That was the aim. Do you know what I mean? I hate this idea of top four. It's got to be, we just got to get into top four. We've got to think bigger than that. Do you know what I mean? Plenty of managers, listen, wait for a minute, Traps. Listen, plenty of managers have come into the league into the Premier League and other leagues and won the title on the first attempt. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen at Man United, but what I'm saying is you've seen it with Abramovich, you've seen it with Conte, you've seen it with Mancini, you've seen it plenty of managers. You look at Xavi at Barcelona first year, do you know what I mean? Goes and wins the league title after Real Madrid stranglehold. You know, I want to see a little bit more, but I don't think Unai Emery's the man, and I don't feel like that's where I want to be going with a manager.
Can I be real? Can I be real? It's about identifying like this. So basically, there's a few elements here. It's identifying the identity of your club, because people go, and I still hear people say this. Yeah, I actually think this statement's bullshit as well. We don't really play like that as a club. It's not the Man United way, guys. Wake up! Like, there is no Man United way.
There is. It was a
we
Fergie
had an amazing guy
way.
that won stuff, Fergie, but there's never really been a proper identity. You can be like, they're the wingers attack and everybody loves it in United. It's not really a proper solid identity in modern football. Let's be real. Like, there isn't one.
It's not.
So you've got to start with that identity.
Sir Alex played 4-4, 4-4-1-1, 4-4-2. He played 4-3-3. Played all different kinds of styles. Do you know what I mean?
Ultimate manager, but I would say tactically wise, the game's changed. So you need to find a proper identity and then fit the system into the identity, and then improve the squad from there. And then you can obviously take people out, replace them in. So we need a manager that can coach these players, and you'll find out what they've really got, their strengths and their deficiencies, and then you can kind of mold it into the mold that you want. But of course, we all want the manager, and Flawless is right. There is 4 or 5 managers out there that will take us up a level. But I'm happy to just give a coach a go. And if he under-promises and over-delivers, then you might say to him, look, actually, you've exceeded expectations. You've got us in the top 4. We'll give you a chance, but in the background, you've got somebody better.
But that's like giving Højlund a go up top. Like, it's like getting Xerxes, just give him a goal. Let's go get Xerxes. We know he wasn't proven. Do you know what I mean?
It's not going to work. Just bringing a coach in level. There's so much shit in this club right now, bro. You've got to say there's no basics.
I agree with that, but
with no basics. Do you know what I mean?
You know another thing.
We need higher standards, though. Do you know what I mean? We need goal scorers. Do you know what I mean? We need managers. We need serial winners.
This guy gets an 18-month to 2-year contract maximum, no more than that, and then he has to prove it, and then we review it. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know another thing?
I agree with that.
Do you know another thing for me as well? Yeah, for me, like everyone says, INEOS. It's always this INEOS. Ratcliffe has categorically told you today, I paid the bread, but don't chat to me. That's basically what he said. Yeah, so that's what he said. But for me, I think there's 3 things. People need to be looking at this Omar Barada guy, bro. Yeah, because he came in as a CEO, and there's 3 things that he has said. Yeah, 3 things that he has said that stick in my head. Yeah, this is why I expect there to be a change. And the first thing he said, he wasn't even at the club when he sat down and done that interview at Man City and said, listen, after 2 years, if you don't perform...
That's what I'm like, yo.
That's the first, that's number 1, yeah? That's number 1. But that's the second thing he said was the signing of the agreement that they agreed to keep Ten Hag was done before I even came here. So to add that together with the 2 years to perform, yeah, and that, plus the last thing he said was United want United to win the Premier League by 2028. So they must have in his mind, there must be a clear plan of what you want to do. Because after 2 years, if man don't perform, he's gone. Yeah. The second thing is obviously the signing. It was done before you, and you want to win the Premier League by 2028. So 2 of them things are not happening right now. The 2 years has gone past, and you've got 4 years to win the Premier League. So something has got to give by your own standards.
It could be PR though. It could actually be PR as well. Though I don't trust these lot. It could be PR. Do you know what I mean?
Of course it could be.
But Leon, do you know why it's not PR? Because you have to remember the first statement about the 2 year stuff. Yeah, he was not even he said that when he was at Man City. He has no reason. There's no business to say that. That's what they believed in. That's something that comes from Man City like that. When you see the success of Man City and you see how it works with them in terms of players and whatever else, yeah, that is a fact that he said that. So if he's not bringing that over here, that kind of level of standard over here, then he's a questionable character.
But the only difference is, yeah, these guys, the guy that's running these guys got 27%. So there might be things where he's like, we need to change this, and then the Glazers said, no.
And if that's the case,
you know what I mean? That's the issue here.
But the thing is, Leon, if that's the case, let's say that is hypothetical. You're also, you knew that going into it. You're also
of course.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. Like, you're also to blame.
These guys know that really, it's like buying like a derelict building or something, in an area, and you risk it, If it pays off, big peas. Do you know what I mean? If you bought a building on, Old Street in London back in the day when it was like crack den and that, now, big investment. Do you know what I mean? It's like 10x, 20x, But like, they also know, that if it doesn't work out, it's not really going to damage their reputation that much when you've already done a lot of City. You're going to get paid out as well. So I'm very wary of these people, innit? I need to see action rather than words, innit? So
facts.
No,
Let me just get these super chats 1 second. Big up to, I think I've read this one already. Big up to you, my friend. The players suck. Rather have Villas players, SMH. Scouts 0 transfers and first on the table. How? Big up Flawless. Bring back Saeed. I'm back again. Big up to you, bro. Craig says, didn't INEOS say they want the best in class? Pay 17 million to get rid of this fraud and get the best manager you can out of a job. Let's make it happen. Big up Adiola says, please, enough of this Mourinho argument. What Roma did the Conference or Europa League? I grew up watching this Roma in the Champions League. Adiola says, Man United wasn't just being proactive enough. We just missed out on Hansi Flick. Same way we missed out on Klopp. Give Ruud the job and we start talking to Nagelsmann. If you think Arteta is not good enough, then seek help.
To seek help. What has he won?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I said, this is the same thing, man. That man's been talking about for the longest. All this Arteta hype. What has he won? You lot are half a decade without a trophy, man. What are we talking about?
You know why? You know why you're wrong, Flawless? Because he's good enough. He's right for Arsenal. Do you know
he's right for Arsenal because he gets you like challenging. Hey, this ain't a prediction. This is a spoiler. You lot ain't winning nothing this season either. Just to clarify, just to let you lot know.
You know what the maddest thing is, well, Flawless, about the whole the Arteta thing. Like, the Arteta slander. Yeah, I'm always the first to put the boot. I fucking hate Arsenal. I hate them.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
The reality of it is that if they sack Arteta at the end of the season, or even the season after, they know a manager that can come in. He's not got a job to rebuild that. They might say to him, all right, cool. You've got 3 players to sign. You can sign 3 players.
Traps. They just need to add a striker. Add a striker and a coach.
Nah, they got Killer Kai, man. They got Killer Kai.
But that's what I'm saying. You got 3 players. This is your budget. X, Y, and Z. Go and win us a trophy. They can do that. They can say, listen, we're going to give you 3 players. We're going to give you 150 million pounds to spend. We're going to give you a 2-year contract. If you don't win a league in them 2 years, goodbye. They can do that now. Yeah, they can do that now. So that team is good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? So with the Arteta thing, yeah, I hear that. I hear it. Man say he's not good enough to think it, but they're at that level now where Arteta is basically, he's not even important at this point, really.
Yeah. And big up Robertinho says, big up you lot. Inshallah, you sack 10 less. So it's peak. Always enjoy content of you, Reds. The fact they're vaccinated with the wrong vaccine. Big up Faz. Thomas Frank, till we get the guy. And Emery has won 4 Europa Leagues, Aston Villa in the Champions League after fighting relegation. Also, he wants to prove he's good in the big clubs. Emery in. And big up Jarvis. You know what it is? I think for me, it's going to be Ruud, because Ruud's going to be interim until they figure it out. You can have Rennie Hack there if you need to. And then we go from there. They're not on probably big wages. Ruud then has his little clout that he needs. And then maybe he could go find another job.
It's not that risky.
Maybe elsewhere.
It's not that risky.
Yeah, I mean, so it's not risky, man. Just for me, just get rid of this guy. Like, you know what it is here? You know what pisses me off? It's like, but who's out there? But I'm like, bro, it don't matter about who's out there. Just get rid of this manager first, and then we could, we'll start. The problem will sort itself out because
it's nonsense that whole who's out there. You didn't know your next girl at that point. When you broke up with your girl, highly unlikely you didn't know who your next girl was at that point. But now you're happy. What are we talking about here? I've never heard so much foolish logic in my. It's such idiotic. Who's out there?
Honestly, you just stay with the girl because you're like, I don't know who's out there.
I don't know who's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Bear man do that though. Bear man do that though.
Bear man, it's idiots. You know what I'm saying? Traps. If I told you that, you would call me an idiot and be like, "Yo, what are you doing?" You know what I'm saying? You clearly unhappy. Why are you still with her? What is going on? It's just common sense.
I listen, yeah. When you go on Instagram and you see flipping Will Still, here we go, yeah, to Man United and all that, yeah, blood, yeah. Just mind your damn business, blood, because Flawless told you, man. Remember, you never know who's your next girl.
That's hilarious, you know.
You don't, but you don't like. That's what it is. This whole you don't know who's out when there's literally leagues being played that are covered worldwide where we can name managers. Bear in mind, this is their job to do that. This is what you are employed to do, is to go and locate and find managers, same way you locate and find players, same way you find and locate staff, whether that's scouts, whether that's physios, whether that's coaches. Did they not put the 2 coaches next to Ten Hag? Did they not go and get HAG and Ruud van Nistelrooy? So how did they find him if no one's out there? Like, what are we doing?
Every season, Flawless, we see new managers coming into the Premier League adjust to it, and like that's why I'm bored of people saying like, "Oh, what has he done in the game?" It's like it's really how intelligent you are to process information and be able to deliver that information. And do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many hungry managers right now. Like, people probably thought that Brighton were going to be like shocking this season, or Bournemouth weren't going to play some good football in that. And these managers, even though they haven't got the players, you can see what they've got in it. I wanted to ask a question to Faz though. Yeah, I don't know if you know this or not. I don't know, but obviously when Ten Hag got the new contract, do you think that there's a chance? I don't know any of the details of the contract, that there's like some sort of performance bonus, or if he's in it after Christmas, it's cheaper to get him out. Do you feel like if they drop,
there is?
I think there's all that, so they're trying to drop the money and wait out. Yeah,
the earlier they sack him, the more they have to pay him.
Bro, I'll put a GoFundMe.
Shout out to my guy Eddie. Eddie said that to me. He was like, "Yo, 17.5 million to freedom." Someone started a GoFundMe.
Bro, everyone
it changes after January, if I'm not mistaken. It'll go down again after January, but yeah, it's not as much as it was originally gonna be, because they got rid of Van der Gaag and Thingy, didn't they? So part of his coaching staff was gone, so they didn't have to deal with that.
Yeah, but first, ain't they ain't this performance based though? If your performances are not up to scratch, doesn't that count?
Yeah.
I know he has a bonus contract. He has a 3 million bonus contract in his bonus clause in his contract. Yeah, 3 million.
For what? What does he have to do to get
Top
that bonus?
4.
Top 4 bonus. What are we doing here, man?
Exactly.
Is that standard though? Is that standard though? Do most managers get that if they?
But Ornstein came out today and said that was rubbish, and said that we didn't keep him because of FFP. And back to your point, Leon, as well. Literally, the managers who are 1st, 4th, and 6th in the league right now are all new. Literally,
I don't believe
three of the top 6 are new managers.
Bro, we are. Listen, I think top 4 might be low key done, man. Can't lie.
3 of the top 6.
I don't believe
3 of the top 6 fans are new managers.
Wow.
3 of the top 6.
Wow.
One of them is younger than me. Like, what are we doing out here? And people are saying there's no managers out there.
Let me just read this. What Ash? What did you send me here? This video.
Someone's. Okay. Just the one day it will click. Like the hope.
In the season, he is not up to 100% fitness, match fitness, and he is our goal scorer. I would say our best goal scorer, but also others. We know they can score goals, like Rashford. But he scored in Porto. He had a good assist in Porto. Today he created 2 very good chances.
Allow it, man. Lock it off, man. Lock this off, man. It's pissing me off.
A threat, but also
this guy's convo's pissed me off.
He had the abilities to score goals.
So shut up.
We will get there, and we trust the players.
Oh my days!
But Saeed, you see how desperate it is? Like, you see one conversation and one thing like that Ten Hag puts out, it drops the standard. It psychologically drops the standard of the fan base. Do you know what I mean? He had abilities to score. He created 2 chances, 1 goal, 1 assist. But it's like, my brother, how do we get to that result? You could have 1 goal or assist. You could stink it out on the pitch for 95 minutes and do it in 1 minute. It stinks.
Yeah, to say one day it will click.
Yeah,
because I promise you, he said, "Oh, we have 4 clean sheets in our 7 games, and attack is not scoring, and one day it will click." Can you tell me any other big clubs in the world? Yeah, would that work? Could you get away with saying that, for example, in Dortmund even? Could you say that in Dortmund, if you're the manager of Dortmund? Could you say if you were the manager of Atletico Madrid? If you're Atletico Madrid manager, could you say that if you're a manager of, do you know what I'm saying?
You probably
Milan, any of the Milan,
Fiorentina and Atalanta, you probably couldn't get away with it. Them places.
Bro, do you think Galatasaray fans, for example, in Turkish league, you see that them man, you say this in Galatasaray, you think they'll accept it?
Bro, no, I don't think anybody would accept 8 points from 7 games. Nowhere,
bro.
Especially after doing it last season as well. And this is where I think INEOS have got to say, "Yo, listen, we've seen this last season. You do it again." Like you haven't learned your lesson.
The
You're
8
not.
points from 7 games is crazy, and he did it
horrible.
last season. That's the craziest thing, yo.
That's
Like
the
we've seen this
craziest thing.
before. It's not a surprise. He literally mirroring what he did last season, and they thought it was going to be different. It's bad enough fans thinking it was going to be different, but the fact that INEOS, you're supposed to be sensible people. You're supposed to be
Let's look at our
qualified
wins this
people.
season.
Oh
Let's
my
look at our
god!
wins this season.
That's the other
Let's
thing.
look at our
Before you
wins
bring that
this
in,
season,
Sage, yeah, that's the other thing as well, yeah. Ten Hag used to gaslight us using stats. There's no more stats available to gaslight, innit?
No more
Win
stats.
percentage.
Yeah,
Remember his
hold
win
on,
yeah.
percentage.
yeah.
Win percentage,
love,
and
yeah.
like now, 1 win out of 10 in Europe. What can you tell us? You can't.
I
say
would
that.
love, yeah, if a
Spurs have got more
journal,
XG at Old Trafford. Sorry, Fast. Let me just say this: Spurs have got more XG at Old Trafford in one game than we have the entire season. Spurs have got
in their history,
one
in
game.
their history. In Spurs is history. In Spurs
No, in that one game.
Entire history. In Man United's entire history, no team has had that much XG at Old Trafford in Man United's history.
Christ.
And he loves XG. Don't forget.
like
Do you know what I'm
five-
saying?
was
I'm
it
glad you
five or
brought
six?
that up. He
loves
loves.
XG.
He fucking loves XG, doesn't he? He has eggs and the G with his eggs, man. This guy eggs and G, mate. That's all he's oh, mate. I can't stand him. I cannot stand this guy, man. And the fact that people, find any excuse, any excuse. Nah.
You know what? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Yeah. Sometimes I wake up and I have some mad thoughts in that. Yeah.
Pause. Allow it.
Yeah, man.
Don't talk after that.
Hey, yo,
Don't talk after
that pause was crazy.
Traps, man. Traps, no.
Leon's
Just leave it.
Look at Leon, yo, Leon's judge. Look at Leon.
Leave it.
Leon is
How can man say you wake up and that? Wake up with thoughts and allow it.
What do you mean?
Allow it. Traps.
You know what makes it worse? Just chilling in the van.
Bro, you waking up with what, bro? Are you waking up hot in that?
What? The man don't wake up or something? Or do you not wake up? What you talking about?
Traps, you wake up hot in that?
No, I know it, man. Listen.
How you control
Is it
this?
on the sofa?
Control this.
From the nap?
Don't you not wake up sometimes? Just think about shit sometimes, no?
Yeah, this is crazy. Man.
I think of a lot of things when I'm sleeping and when I'm waking up. I can't lie.
Wait. Did I say something bad here?
Nah.
I'm crying.
You wake up, yeah? Say,
I can't lie, man. This is madness. What are we doing,
What
man?
is going on?
So go on, carry on, Traps. Go on. What are you saying?
Why have you just paused and waited for so long? Carry on, man. It's making it
It
worse.
was the break that you took.
What's going on? Anyway. Like, I was laying there the other morning, yeah, and I was thinking to myself, blood, you know what, yeah? Maybe Ferguson just like
Flawless making me laugh. It ain't me. Yeah. Don't fucking blame me.
Yeah,
It's not
man.
me. Why is this guy laughing?
They're
bro?
losing. They're losing it. The fan base, we're losing
I
it,
was
man.
going to let him
We need to be
talk. It was
saved.
you, fancy, yo. You the one who paused it.
We need to be
Oh,
saved, man. I can't
Bro,
lie.
Trap
man.
said, he wakes up. Traps.
I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. Like, what's funny?
I understand.
Is this a wake up with criminal intent? It's a wake up with a horn kind of
I
thing.
woke
Like,
up in the morning, pause. What the fuck you not on about?
Go on. Anyway, let's carry on.
Oh my God.
Anyways, yeah, I woke up the other day and thought to myself, blood, you know what, yeah? You see, Ferguson, maybe he sold his soul to the devil. It was like a thing like, listen, you could be the best manager in the league, yeah? But when you retire, you have to watch shit for the rest of your life. Yeah, simple as that. It's like Harry Kane. I feel like Harry Kane, he could score many goals, 300 goals, 400 goals, but you'll never win a trophy. Yeah, I feel like it's one of them deals. I feel like we're stuck in one of them situations where it's just like, until obviously. Anyways, I'm not gonna say that, but I feel like Ferguson might have done a deal with the devil still, because I can't believe we've gone from what we was to this. How has it got to this? This is so it's mad. That it's mad. It's like night and day, completely.
But Traps, this has happened before in our history, though. This has happened before to us, where we've gone through long droughts of being unsuccessful, longer droughts. And I think this is just that football goes in cycles. This is just our turn. It happens to everybody. Every single, no matter how successful you are, whether you're Liverpool, whether you're Chelsea, whether you're Arsenal, all teams have gone through. Arsenal's long drought is still going on because it's still 20 years without a league title and Champions League not one in their history. Yeah, go on.
Listen,
Go on.
I've seen bad periods.
Yeah.
I've seen bad periods, even when Fergie was in charge.
Yeah, absolutely.
But bro, I tune in for joke now. That's what I'm saying. I watch Man United joke just to see the rubbishness. How shit can we be today? I turn on the TV, I get my phone out, I get Rants on one, I get Saeed on the other, put them right next to me, and I watch the game. Yeah, because that's my thing at the minute. Because like, I don't care about the result, I don't care about the tactics, I don't care about the players. Yeah. I just at the moment I'm just going through the motions. But honestly, I think to myself, you know what? How bad can we be today? Can we be really? And you know what? It's funny as well. Yeah, you see the Barnsley game. You know, I never watched it. I said I'm not watching the Barnsley game because this is the game that man them are gonna glaze over because they're gonna get battered. Because I wouldn't watch Barnsley versus Accrington Stanley with Big Steve. Yeah, Barnsley are fucking shit, blood. They're so dead. Yeah, they're so shit. Like, it's unbelievably shit. That's what I said. I'm not watching it. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just can't believe at my big age, man, sitting there watching this United have become.
Yeah, well, you understand, for our generation and all the generations below, like, we've seen, this is the worst we've seen Manchester United. We was born into the golden era. We was born into trophies. That's just fortunate for us.
Bro, it's crazy.
However, it never ever lasts forever. And when you are being unsuccessful, it feels like it's not gonna. It feels that there's no end and there's no light at the end of the tunnel. We will be successful again when it is out. No, is it a year from now?
Big up Lee Raid, man. Shout out for the raid.
Is it 15? Is it 20 years? Is it 2028?
We'll be there.
I hope it's 2028. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we've seen all of it. Just feels worse because it's us. But all clubs go through this. All top clubs go through this in Europe. Well, they'll go through a long drought without winning European Cups, without winning their league.
It's not even about like I know some people, like, if you look at the likes of the Spurs and like this, like they've got a long trophy drought and whatnot, but you've seen good periods, long sustained periods of good football. We have seen dross
absolutely.
Years, bro. For years. Like, I don't think you might understand. We probably watched under this guy, we probably watched easily 70 games back to back of dross.
Flex?
Yeah, it's more than that. Yeah,
like it's woeful, bro. Like crazy. Like I don't even like wasting my petrol going to Old Trafford no more.
I don't know. Yeah, don't go OT. Do you like Marcel? Don't go to games no more.
That's hilarious.
What do you mean that's wild? That he said himself he don't go to games, right?
No, I'm saying Marcel not going. Yeah. That's wild. The fact that Marcel stopped going. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's backing him like they're backing him, but Marcel then he's not going.
Marcel needs to pay my expenses for the next freaking 2 seasons, bro. Taking the fucking piss. Taking the absolute piss, and I knew that as well. But I can't
believe you kept that to yourself first.
Yeah, I'm not. I said I'm gonna load all these clips in the magazine, and then I'm gonna empty the magazine on these guys, man. And look, I put the suit on, and he didn't even let me start. And he said he's Eric Ten Hag out today. He tweeted.
Yeah, he didn't let him start. He said it's Eric Ten Hag out. It's only Tyrone out. That's it.
I'm still waiting for Ty and Neji, man.
Yeah, no, Ty, like I said to you, Ty said 2 games in it. So
these 2 games today?
No, these 2 games. Saeed, we're not doing that, yeah, because you remember what I said to Ty when he started doing this whole galvanizing the community over here, talking about 5 games, we can do this, we can do that. I said, listen, you're gonna fall at your first hurdle. Spurs is the first hurdle. You're going to fall at the first hurdle. We are now at the 3rd hurdle, and my man, has got a bust lip, broken fan, because he's fallen over every single hurdle on the way through. He's finished. Ty needs to come and apologize to the community. Simple as that. Ty needs to come and say, I am sorry for gaslighting you. Sorry. Like my man, even in that video you played earlier, my man's there's like a disappointed parent at parents' evening. Like 2 more games, and it's you know what I mean? You know what he says, you got 2 minutes to get upstairs and go to your bed, otherwise I'm gonna get the belt out. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what it is, Traps?
Apologize.
Yeah, but Traps, you know what it is? It's the Eric Ten Hag infection, man. Do you know that Ten Hag? Like, you could say to him, look, Rude's probably sat there with him right now saying, yo, if we just change this and this, we could probably get a little bit out of the game. And Ten Hag, nah, I've got this. So that's what these men have done now. They've kind of gone into where they say, when they say something, they can't change it, innit? So they have to be like, oh, I said at the start of the season, I'll back it. So now I got to say 2 games because I'm under pressure. But it doesn't make sense. When you break it, it don't make no sense.
But remember, you got man like fucking, what's his name, throwing them under the bus and that now, you know. You got Benny McCarthy and these man throwing them under the bus.
But they don't give a shit about this guy, bro. Let's be real, man. Like, even Van Nistelrooy was like today, yo, brother, do you not think we should do it this way? But, yo, do you not see we can't, Okay, say less. You're the boss.
And that's why Saeed as well, yeah? People go, oh.
You know what I mean?
People are quite unfair and rude as well. Obviously, like, he could be the guy, he could not end up being the guy that we think he is. I think I've seen a little
chill out, man.
What?
You don't wave at us like that, man. What are you doing?
Chill out, man.
Chill out, man.
No.
You're getting caught lacking here on public, man. What are you doing?
With
man bit his bottom lip as well. You bit your bottom lip, man. What are you doing, bro? You think I didn't see that? You think I didn't
even light skin, you know, Saeed, you on smoke.
I'm onto the man, you know.
That is crazy, yo.
Nah, you're crazy, Saeed.
We show love to everyone in this chat, man.
Yeah, you don't show love to us like that.
Who was you waving at? Who was it?
Why'd you bite your bottom lip, G?
Who was it, Faz?
Why did you bite your bottom lip?
Let's carry on, man.
No. Let's not carry on. Let's pull the car over. You know what I'm saying?
We got one man here who wakes up with mad thoughts, and then another man here biting the bottom lip, bro. We're class. Finish, bro.
I said he bit his bottom lip, yo. That's crazy, yo.
I'm not gonna mention no names, yeah, but if you look at the chat at 2016, yeah, I think it's that person who waved that.
Oh, safe.
Yeah. But anyway, let's carry on. What was going to say?
Okay, go on.
I was going to say about Rude, yeah. Obviously, people
Rude.
Like,
that's what Rude.
Already made their mind up with him and stuff like that. Because a lot of people, what's he done in the game and and all that. Yeah, I think he's got a little something there that we can try out. At the end of the day, he's on the books already, so it's not like we're actually going to hunt him down and bring him in and stuff. He's already here, innit?
I thought it was a smart move
with the whole. Well, I was going to say with the whole impact thing, because a lot of people say, "Oh, what impact has he had? He's part of the coaching team now." Sometimes you deal with people in a work environment where whatever you say to them, they're stubborn. So you just literally say to them, I've told you, I ain't going to fight with you to try and get the point across, innit? Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like if Rude goes, look, we need to put different balance in midfield here, or, yo, you know what? I don't think it's good playing like Højlund, Garnacho and Rashford together, yeah? How far are you going to fight with someone that's stubborn? Do you know what I mean? You can't be bothered at the end of the day, like, I've told you, innit? Do you know what I mean?
He was speaking to him like, yo, but I'm trying to help you, bro.
I'm trying to help you.
Let me try and help you, bro. Like, he didn't want to be helped. He's like, bro, I got this. And even Rennie Hat was like watching the conversation, like, yo, like, right, it's a bit techie here. And Ruud van Nistelrooy is the one that's animated, you know, on the touchline. You know, he's talking to Højlund. He's trying to do something like, he's the one that you can say, right, he looks like he's on shooting. He's trying to fight for something, man. You feel me?
And it's frustrating, say, when you've got ideas that you know could work and someone's not listening to you. Do you know what I mean? And you want to help out, but the guy's not taking it in. So, do you know what I mean? What were you going to say, Traps?
What the fuck's this guy doing?
My days, blood. My battery just died, blood. On my car.
No, that's mad.
What? Your battery's died? Why did you not turn the car off, though?
No, why did he turn the car off? I just keep doing. Why did you just keep it running?
That's true. Yeah.
You're not on the hill. You're not started. Is that an auto or manual?
Who's that behind you, bro?
Push it down the hill. Just get it.
Who's gonna get you home?
Do you know what I mean? You're fine.
Bro.
What do you mean, Faz? Oh, the little light.
Who's that behind you, bro? He's staring at us all this time.
Yo, are you okay? Yeah, you all right? Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, you, Traps. We concerned for you. Are you good?
Well, what the fuck are you not going to do for me? But you're not in Manchester.
Where's he at? Are you not in
Manchester? You're lying, Monty. You know what I mean? Imagine something happened.
I'm concerned for your well-being, you know. And he said, what are you going to do for me? Are you not in Manny? Where are you at, Traps? I thought you was in Manchester.
Listen, luckily for me, yeah, I'm in a service station, so I should be able to sort myself out.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You could have started with that. You could have started with that. Yeah, I'm in a service station. Man. Last time I tried to help you out, this guy.
Man United and I'm trying to help you. Car are the same, G.
Oh, my days.
I'm concerned for Traps.
Oh, my days.
Traps, I got a question, yeah? If your battery was flat, and Ten Hag pulled in and said, do you wanna jumpstart me? Do you know what would you say?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'll be like, bruv, yeah? But first of all, I'll be like, yeah, 1 second. I'll jump in this thing and drive off. You get your car back when you handed your resignation.
Yeah, only Southampton scored less goals, and the Southampton we scored against was the team that we scored 3 against. You know what I mean?
What? Luton have scored more goals. Luton have scored more goals than us. Don't piss me off.
Bro, Bear Man have scored more goals
in the league.
Bro,
Oh no, I mean Ipswich. Sorry,
bro.
Ipswich.
Ipswich,
Yeah,
bro.
Ipswich more.
Oh,
Southampton,
my God.
bro. Yeah.
Trapped to the back of the van. You know. Is there any uncomfortable conversations for certain players in this team? Like, I know we're bashing the managers, yeah, but is there any? Hey,
Kobe Manu.
Kobe Manu,
Yeah, he's not been great.
Martinez.
Everybody.
Martinez not even played today.
Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Uncomfortable conversations for everyone.
Bugatti.
I think with
Yeah.
Kobe,
And
I'll be
you know
real with
what? I want
Kobe.
all these conversations is anyone that could do better. You're thinking, right?
Yeah,
Everybody-
the manager, they're just being
Everybody
shit
could
right
do
now.
better. Everyone could do better. As
Mm.
bad
I
as
feel
the
like-
manager is, they're better than that, and not so much today, but just performances overall. Are they
Yeah,
better
yeah,
than
yeah.
that? Yes. I always look at the Champions League campaign, 2-0 up at Copenhagen. You lot should be able to deal with that. 10 men or
feel
not
like-
10 men, we're playing Copenhagen, for
I
example.
feel like
That's just one game. We're going.
with Kobe,
Hey, man, like,
I feel like Kobe's a prime example of how you basically you can destroy the career of a younger player. And I think a new manager will come in and he'll develop. But it's like the expectation from the fan base was set that this guy's got to play every week and he's going to be the next Pogba and he's going to do this, whatever they kind of had in their head. Yeah, you have to manage players like that better. And leaving him out to dry in the lone six and leaving him with huge gaps and stuff it's no good for a player's career as well. The way he's handling Ahmad is very frustrating. Very frustrating.
Bro.
Ahmad is ready. Ahmad is a player that's ready to play.
He needs a lot of games.
How old is he? 20? How old is he? 23?
21, I think. Is he 21 or 22? Might be 22.
Yeah, he's ready.
Wait,
to
isn't
play.
his contract up at the end of the season? So he could just
Yeah, his contract's up apparently, yeah.
Sorry, Traps, go on.
He's a man that's ready to play week in, week out. Garnacho, Maino, yeah, they need to be on loan, bro. They should be on loan, learn their trade. That's the truth of it.
Bro, Garnacho especially, bro. He's not ready at all.
Garnacho should be at Alaves, yeah, doing a madness. That's what he needs.
Yeah, but
to
what do you get to start Alaves though? With the way they play football now, I mean, he's too greedy to play in a system team where the Spanish football they keep the ball, man. He wants to
What about Thingy's team? What Bernie's team? What's it? Las Palmas and all them, man.
Las Palmas, bro. I don't even know, man. Like, and this one here, Ugarte got 0 minutes in 2 games. Like,
yo, he looks. I'm not gonna lie. That 60 million is looking. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to say it too early, but he's looking.
You had two. You had how much? You had 110 million worth of CDMs on the bench today. 110 million worth of CDMs.
You see, with the Ugarte thing, yeah, I haven't seen Ugarte play enough football to make judgment on him. Yeah,
yeah.
And you know, I always say this to you, man. I say, look, the same with Xerxes. I haven't seen enough football to think. I don't watch these, man. I'm not these pretend fans that go and watch a couple reels and think they know man's whole career in another league. I don't watch, yeah, but for me, like I said, the Ugarte thing, I haven't seen enough from him. But like, I've seen these kind of guys come here. Look at Rodri. When Rodri first came here, he was absolute dog shit. That's a fact. Dog shit. So I haven't seen. I'm not comparing him to Rodri, but I'm saying, look, these man, you have to remember, these man come from all these places. This league, they need time to adjust and whatever else and that. And remember, he had no preseason with these man either. He just came in X, Y, and Z. So I'm not gonna cut. But the same way, I'm not gonna get onto Xerxes. I say, obviously, Xerxes for me, I don't know why Xerxes ended up on the bench now. I don't understand this because man never said that we play better football with him. I haven't seen it personally myself, but. Yeah, I don't.
What do you mean? You don't think we play better football with him?
Nah, I don't.
Of course we do.
Nah, I don't think we do.
I think it's obvious. I think what he offers to the team, but no one's on his same wavelength apart from if you play Ahmad, Eriksson, and Mazraoui around him, you've got a little unit there that works. But when you don't,
this inverted fullback bullshit as well is pissing me off. Like, bro, this team actually needs. Just say, you know what? Forget this bullshit inverting, yeah. Carrying one midfielder over, yeah. Just get them on the byline, yeah. Get them, the balls crossing the box. Like,
simple, man.
Let's go back to basics. All this inverting bullshit to look like you've got control. Nobody gives a shit, bro. Do you know what I was it? Let's get Dallo and Mazraoui getting around our wingers. Let's just go back to like, bro, all of this inverted bullshit, bro. Like, we're not that team, man.
Traps, what were you going to say before? What were you going to say, Traps?
And this, and as for that flipping, what's his name? That Mazraoui, yeah. I'm not saying he's brass or he's no good in that, but I do not see the clear upgrade to Wan-Bissaka. I don't see.
Oh, I do. Profile wise, I do.
He's good.
Profile wise, definitely profile.
Are you taking a piss, bro? I'm being serious, man. You might as well talk about McTominay now after this.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. That's the segue right there.
Because at the end of the day, bro,
segue.
like,
Talk
seriously,
about Scott scored top of the league. Let's go. We should have kept him. I'm with you,
defensive-wise,
Traps. I'm with you,
this
Traps.
season.
No,
Are you
I'm
not
not.
seeing-
Listen, I'm
What are you seeing?
Man like
I'm-
McNapoli.
I am not saying that he's a bad player, but I'm just saying all I see in Mazraoui is a steady Eddie, mate. Simple as that. I don't see a world class right back right there. I
I
don't see
agree.
that.
I don't think.
There's not many
15
world-class
million,
right backs in the
Traps.
Premier League.
15 million,
I
bro.
don't think anyone thinks he's a world class right back.
No.
No,
Good
nobody
squad
is.
player.
An improvement
Good
on
squad
Wan-Bissaka,
player.
though.
Well, he's
Good
improvement.
squad
He's a good. I agree with you. He's a good right back, which is what's needed. If all our players were of his level, we'd be in a much better situation.
Yeah, facts.
Because you know what he can do? The basics. Most of our players can't do the basics, or not. And on top of that, they're not put in a system to do the basics. I've said it before. We don't have the players to cover for the deficiencies of the manager. We don't have a manager to cover for the deficiencies of the players. This is why you see certain teams who don't have our talent play. How did Ipswich Town play better football than us? They don't have our talent.
So, and another thing as well, yeah, like this goalkeeper that we have, yeah,
he's woeful.
Why is he not on the halfway line doing this stuff that he does with his feet, blood? What's going on?
Did you just say why is the goalkeeper not on the halfway line?
Why is he not on the halfway line doing what he's meant to be doing?
Wait, what?
Bring him home, man. Bring him home, guys, man. Let's just
No, don't bring do not bring Pogba back. And I'm a Pogba.
That's how bad it's got, you know.
Do we not learn?
Bring him home, man.
All the issues. Do not
bring him home, man. Bring him home, man. Let me crash out, man.
No.
Let me crash out of this, man.
No. I'm with you, Flawless.
Why?
You can't.
Let me live in it. Let me have something to look forward to, innit?
Facts,
Marcel's not going to the games, bro.
I swear down, bro. If I'm watching Bruno Fernandes every week, let me crash out, man. Pogba. Let me watch Pogba, seriously. On a free. I swear down, bro.
Man, outrageous. Do not bring him back.
It's what you saying it, Flawless. Said one good weekend with the ex, innit? Do you know what I mean? And he thinks, all right, they're going to build the relationship back together. And do you know what I mean? Those good times are going to come.
It was just, and it's like, don't bring it. And I rate Paul Pogba highly. This is not a slight on his quality player.
Bring him back,
We've seen what happened last time. Might as well get him back and bring Angel Gomez back. Get the terminate the loan with Sancho when
James Garner
bring him back.
Ring Lingard, man. Ring him. What's he doing now?
He's China, man. But get Jesse back.
You know who would do better than half our midfield? Andres Pereira would do better than half of our midfield.
You know who would do half the
say that right now.
You know who would do better than half our midfielders? People you have in your phone book. The bars on the floor. You know you have people in your phone book right now who are better.
So you wouldn't take Paul Pogba back?
No.
I take him back, me.
Not because again,
if he was fit all day, every day.
No, but hold on. You're watching. Listen, Flawless. You're watching Bruno Fernandes week in, week out. Are you telling me you don't want to bring in Bruno Fernandes? I mean, Paul Pogba to football.
No, I don't want to bring Paul Pogba back, but it's got nothing to do with Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes
is because he's there, bro. Let me just enjoy something.
Hey, yo.
You're seeing Casemiro. You're watching Ugarte. Let me enjoy something, bro.
Yo,
Enjoy, man.
Listen, let me just enjoy something.
But let me enjoy something. Let me actually come to Old Trafford with a smile on my face knowing that Paul Pogba played today. You know what I was there? Like, imagine, you just know that Paul Pogba's in the starting lineup. Like, you got a bit of joy, though, man. You got a bit of happiness. Like, I'm being serious, guys, man.
Listen, I know what you're saying, Saeed, but the moment he loses the ball, he stays on the ball a little bit too long, gets caught on it, and then you see what our defense is like. You see what our midfield's like.
Yo, we know what happened last time. Do not bring Paul Pogba back. And it's not because I don't rate him. He's a quality player. I am not disputing that. However, one, we don't know what Pogba we're going to get because he's been out of the game so long. Two, his injury record isn't the best and it wasn't good at Manchester United. And three, it's just a recipe for disaster. Why are we mixing these? Pogba soon. We already know why we call it's like bringing Oli back. Nonsense.
I think that's wrong.
No, when I say that, not in terms of it being bad, I'm talking about in the conversation that it causes. There's already negative connotations around the Paul Pogba signing, around bringing the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer back. Why are we doing that? There's other midfielders out. Move forward. Man, I'm talking about wanting to move forward. Let's move forward with signings.
Hey, just bring him back.
Bring Stormzy part 2. You know what I mean? Stormzy. We go again.
so I can see an advert of him in Central C or something, man. Yeah. That's what you should bring him back for, man. Because obviously, I don't even know why this is even a conversation, bro. Paul Pogba, Paul Pogba, the guy who left the club, got brought back and left for free again, and within a couple of months got tested positive for drugs. and he's had his band reduced. Now, man, talking about getting him back. Bro, fuck that guy, man.
No. Listen, yeah. Listen to me, guys. Yeah. End of the day, yeah. For me, the quality in our team is so bad, man. And ultimately, for me, if it's on a free, you got Angel Gomez as well next summer. I want to see quality players come through the door. This idea of, these runners and all of this, man. We need to see players that are good on the ball, technically good. Bring these guys in, man, because right now,
good footballers ain't coming when we're 14th, bro. Good footballers ain't gonna want to come when we're 14th, bro.
Saeed, after the show, you may as well DM Paul Scholes, see if he's got legs in him.
But when he came back, though, innit? He came back and did bits when he came back when he's at 38, 39. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me get to super chats here. Earlier show than usual. I'll have to watch it from the beginning. Bug on the panel. 10 hours of sausage. He has to go. I thought Traps was dodgy.
Don't read.
Saeed, man, you're mad.
Listen. It's crazy. My head's gone.
The show's been mad, you know.
Nah, I swear down, bro. I just want this. Like Monday morning, we wake up, Ten Hag's gone, mate. That'll be beautiful. Like genuinely, man. That'll be the most beautiful way to wake up in the morning, bro. Like real talk, like, Ten Hag sacked. You know what I mean? Relieved of his duties. Boom, see you later. You know what I'm saying to you? And then when I watch his next club, bro, I'm doing hate-alongs, bro, for his next club. I'm telling you now, every game I'm doing a hate-along for his next club. I swear down, bro. You get me? I feel sorry for anyone who gets Ten Hag after this job, man. You know the ones there. So
now send him to Leeds.
Huh? Yeah, send him to Leeds. Yeah. Facts, man. So I don't know, man. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. But listen, people, we're gonna wrap up here. I didn't want to stress you too much in the night, man. I wanted to give you guys maybe the evening to just chill and whatnot. So you get me. But we are going to redirect to Flawless. Big up to Flawless for joining us, man. Let them know what you got coming up, man.
Big up for having me as always, man. I always enjoy the show. Despite Manchester United being rubbish, this is more entertaining and enjoyable than the game. So big up for having me. You lot run up the likes though. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm TV. Just doing a sports Q&A. So obviously I'll be answering questions about Manchester United, but the other games in the Premier League as well. So yeah, man, pull up people. And big up as always, Saeed, and the whole panel.
Yeah, big up, man. Ash, big up to you, man.
No, I appreciate having us as always, Saeed, into the boys, into the chat. Make sure you hit them likes. Ash Meppers, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, the rest of it. You can find me there, and yeah. Hopefully we'll be waking up to good news tomorrow.
Yeah. Big up Icon. It's the 7th of October, my birthday, and I need to see that Ten Hag being sacked. What a birthday that would be. Jeez. Shout out to you, bro. You get me? Leon, big up, man.
Large up, man. Subscribe to Saeed TV. Subscribe to all the Mandem as well. Faz, Ash, Flawless, and hopefully Traps when he gets a channel as well, man. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably trying to push the van right now. I don't know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? But no, big up, man. And shout outs to the community. Huh? You went on a channel? Why? Mad. Yeah, he's not moving mad. Yeah. But
there you go.
Yeah, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel, yeah, hopefully INEOS start moving right and we can have the man gone in it. But if they don't do it, each day that goes by, my trust in them is decreasing. So let's just see what happens.
Yeah. And Faz, big up, man. You get me? You look shattered. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you, man.
I can't let Man United starve me or make me depressed, bro. I'm gonna be out and about doing my own thing, man. But this is shambles, man.
Did you say Faz? I seen you partying yesterday. Love to see that, man.
Yeah, I seen you, man. I don't know what you partying for, but yeah, fair play.
I don't know what you partying for. Let him party, man. This guy being a killjoy.
Saeed is just beefing me, man. He wants me to be miserable, starving.
Man said, I don't know what you partying for.
Bro.
Slapping biryani out your hand. Fight back, man.
Saeed owes me a biryani, you know. Saeed, you gotta take me out for biryani, mate.
Yeah, we are. Gonna have biryani.
You gotta film that, man.
How was the biryani, anyways?
It was nice, man. Nice. You know what I mean? Aaron bought popcorn today. You know what I mean? I don't know what the occasion was for popcorn, but he brought popcorn in today. Shout out to Aaron.
Big up Aaron every single time.
We're finished, isn't it? You know what I'm saying to you, Mandem?
Mandem are talking about biryani. That's how bad United is.
It is, bro. That's what it is,
I don't know what you partying for. That is crazy.
Yo, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, Only party I know is when I get
right
sacked, mate. You know the ones there.
Yeah, you're beefing us for partying and eating food. Yeah, you're here biting your bottom lip, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
You're here flirting and that, bro, on stream.
You see that Biryani? That is probably the most legendary clip, yeah, in football content history. Yeah, that Biryani clip, yeah, that's gonna be around for years. That clip, I'm telling you.
Bro, he got that bad today. Aaron was speaking in Dutch today, man.
Oh,
I don't know if you've seen it.
I did see it.
Cold.
Yo, Aaron today, if anyone knows Dutch, man, you know the ones there. Like, he was speaking
I've
Dutch
had to
today.
endure this for so long that I feel like I need to speak to him in his native language because maybe then he'll understand.
Saeed.
That's done, Erik. Bestuur heeft jou... Je wou spelers, ze hebben jou spelers gegeven. Je wou doekoe, ze hebben jou doekoe gegeven.
Facts.
600...
Why are you nodding, Saeed?
Waar zijn de tactieken?
Why are you nodding?
Waar is jouw plan?
I felt it, man. I felt it, bro.
Waar is het? Elke keer wanneer ik Man United zie spelen, vraag ik me af, wat zijn we eigenlijk aan het doen?
Look at Nerdin.
Allow me. Let's hear it.
Want ik zie niks. Oké, ja, het is een proces. Maar een proces duurt niet zo lang, hè? Because I'm seeing other managers come. I've had to endure this.
At the end, he said the process is over or the process is done. That's what I caught. I understand that.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah,
I got that part. That's brilliant.
Listen, people, it is what it is, man. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Check out Flawless Raid. Go over there. Head to Flawless's channel. You know the ones there. And yeah, we're gonna leave you on.
This is madness. This is a sickness. This is. This is what this is. That's what Erik ten Hag fans are. They're vaccinated with the wrong vaccine. And now the neurons in the brain are fried.